Hello, and good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to another installment of Shadows of Sharn, a D&D live play that takes place in the Everon setting for a noir-style adventure. How about we go ahead and meet our wonderful detectives? Can our detectives go ahead and say hello?
No.
No. What?
I'm sorry.
By the way, Brian died.
Oh.
Yeah.
Fucking.
Brian's dead.
He died.
Fucking no. What?
We replaced him.
Brian went to go gargle some salt water for his voice.
He's actually part fish. We haven't told you guys this. Sorry, everyone in chat. Thought he wasn't a
The
fish.
truth come out.
He's also apparently John Cena right now, that's why we can't see him.
It's also interesting. Nate, what's your favorite Pokemon generation?
Yeah.
Oh, mine is Gen 50. It hasn't come out yet.
You coward. You absolute coward.
That's the one where they just like gave up and were like, okay, we just have to start the starters as furry bait to begin with, and then they just get more furry bait like as they go on.
See, I'd be okay
Oh,
with
like
that.
Mouse
They did
Grotto.
that in Gen 7.
Did they?
Gen 7
The
is
owl,
Yeah.
the round owl. You're
I'm
saying
sorry,
is
Gen
fuckable?
Sun and Moon.
I meant Gen 9. I don't remember how many
Gen
gens
9,
exist.
which is
That was Scarlet and Violet.
Scarlet
Yeah.
Violet. Thank
You're
you.
telling me that little pepper is fuckable?
Yeah, you're telling me.
You're telling me this little duck is fuckable?
I don't think I don't know
You're
who
telling me
wants to
that
touch
green
that duck.
cat is fuckable? What's wrong with you? Get Jesus.
It's final evolution. Yeah, of course. I've seen it with my eyes.
Yeah, that
However-
alligator, fucking ooga. But
Yeah.
come on now.
Eyes out of the head. I'm saying, like, first level starters. Oh,
Oh, bye.
okay.
Oh yeah,
It's like
let's run
fully,
away,
like,
huh?
Bazonga's out.
I'm curious
like-
about your opinion on Lechonk now. Out of 10, Who wants to fuck Lechonk? Put your
Smash.
hands in the air.
Hi, Nate.
Have you?
This has been Shadows of Sharn. I've been Johnny. That's Becca. That's Stone. That's Nate. Brian died again. We'll be not back next week. We'll be back in 2 weeks. We will see you then.
Gen 2
Bye.
is my favorite gen anyways, by the way. For an actual answer.
Good for you. The one I
What?
haven't beat.
Alright,
Yeah.
Hi gamers, did we start?
yes.
No.
I don't
So
know.
Brian, opinion on something real quick. The final
Yeah,
evolution.
Gen 7 sucks.
No, Brian. On a different topic. Brian, who did you pick as your starter in Violet and Scarlet?
For Coco.
Okay, would you fuck them?
What? No!
Just making sure, Brian. Just making sure.
Thank you.
Oh, that's
Thank
the
you.
end of the stream, everybody.
Already done that as well, Brian. Already wrapped it up.
You broke Nate entirely. You entirely killed Nate. Good luck. Good job. Good fucking job.
Alright, so Velveteen's getting pushed off the goddamn ship.
Brian,
True, gamer.
Brian, you have Featherfall, right?
Not for you.
Everyone,
okay.
you are
I'll
way
take the
too high
ship
up
with
in the
us,
air
it's
for a
fine.
Featherfall to help.
It'll at least
I
slow
mean,
us down.
you could time it.
Yeah, you'll slow down and then fall another 1,000 feet to your death.
No,
Yeah,
I mean, you
but
could
it will
time
slow
it.
down.
True.
You could time it.
We
Ryan,
got a
you
minute
got
then to drive
some
the
of those to
ship to
share,
where we
or-
need it to be.
Yeah, disengage, Nate. Disengage.
Well, I think that goes ahead and takes us to our next thing. Hey, no, we need to actually get the recap of last time. Who can go ahead and help tell what happened without talking about what Pokemon you will or will not want to have sex with?
The
I'm out.
most important thing happened. Plumbing was invented in Sharn.
We did get plumbing. There are bathrooms.
Plumbing is in beta testing. Listen up, gamers. We've got plumbing in beta right now, right here in Sharn. Aside from that, we went and broke into a dude's house. Lady showed up and was like, wait, what do you mean? I talked to this guy yesterday. And we're like, oh shit, I guess I'll stop trying to talk to this griffin for like an hour. Then we wandered off to go watch a twink win a fight in the sky. And then afterwards, all of us went and flirted with said twink, and nothing like traumatic happened. Not Wolfwood. Velveteen definitely didn't see someone from his past that caused like a whole little thing going. There wasn't an awkward encounter between Galen and Velveteen then. We met a twink and a twunk, and a bunch of other people too. Then we found out that Bronson, the guy we're looking for, is dead. Whoopsie, who would have guessed? But there is a doppelganger that is currently masquerading as them, that is going to compete in the race. And then Ayana, the love of our lives, but maybe the love of Tresh's life, who knows? Ooh, they've definitely fucked. Met up with us and was like, hey, we need to talk, let's go back to your guys' agency. And we're like, yeah, that sure sounds great. And then we called an Uber, we got in our self-driving Tesla, thanks Musk, and then we began to drive back home when a bunch of other Teslas pulled right up next to us and started to look a bit mean at us, and then Galen dropped one out of the sky.
Yeah, as one of them was able to scramble and jump off in time.
Yes, Stone.
We did also adopt someone into witness protection, essentially.
Oh, yeah, the doppelganger's with us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the one posing as Brunson. We picked him up, so he's vibing with us.
Yeah. And could die horribly in this
There.
fight.
Yeah,
Mhm.
who knows?
Yeah. Oh no.
In the meantime,
That's
they're
that's
a
bad
person.
if they
Come on.
die.
let's go ahead
Yeah.
and drop you all off
Ooh,
into
ooh.
the battle scene where you
Oh,
are
this is
all
These
currently.
are tiny little ships.
Well, they're
Would
meant
it
for
both?
just a few little people. And you are thousands of feet above the ground right now. Below you, in this space between quarters, all that remains is the long destroyed ruins of the old Sharn below you. You have multiple. Let me count. You have 7 robed figures around you, wearing the same dark mask with the only things showing behind them are the eye holes that they peer through. One of them landed right on top of your ship and is drawing their weapon towards all of you. Let's go ahead and get initiative started, why don't we?
Where's the one I'm supposed to be Jaegering?
Oh, they're not on there. Sorry, let me get them.
Wow, you rolled the same as me, copycat.
There you go.
Oh. Okay.
What?
You can also rearrange yourselves.
Sorry, I did
into
not roll the
space
same
right
as
now,
you.
too.
I rolled 3 above you.
However you feel like you'd actually be seated right here. The one in the back with you is happy.
Trying to.
But you may go first if you would like to.
I mean, I would go first because my dex mod's higher.
What is my dex mod?
0, apparently.
Oh. Yeah.
A berserker. Uh-oh.
Oh no. That's not GM rolled at all.
Berserker, I hardly know her.
Whoa.
Why do I have 19 health on here? What the?
I don't know
You
why
got
y'all
beat the
have such low
heck
health.
What are you talking about?
what
I
do
have
you mean?
73 health.
Where did you? If I'm assuming he's talking
On
about the
our-
tokens on the. Where did you pull the tokens from?
From your characters.
What are y'all talking about?
Are
I'm
they
curious how much health you guys
updated?
have.
Like Achaeus and
Mine says
Twister have 18 and
18.
19. I don't know why.
I'm just changing it. I'm just manually changing it.
Achaeus is having a very rough day.
Well, yeah,
It was
What's new, though?
it was the corn
Yeah.
dog they had.
yeah, it's not
It cut-
agreeing with the stomach.
It
Are you
cut their
still in your
health
awful
before.
mascot costume?
Do you want me to be in my awful mascot costume?
I was just asking if you were.
Since Twister's the one driving it, I am going to go ahead and say he does not have True Judgment out. His shield.
I would probably say no because I feel
Does
like
he has to have both hands on the steering wheel.
I thought it
Titans,
was
the
self-driving.
The steering is in the back too.
Yeah,
Oh, it is self-driving.
it's self-driving.
But you
this year
can choose to
because I
drive
was
it.
at the wheel, as well. I recall.
But you can choose to manually drive it.
Yeah.
Can I say that Achaeus took out his scythe when he noticed that this shit was happening? Hey.
Yeah. A lot of you had two people go ahead and use dispel magic. One of them getting counterspelled.
Mm-hmm. Hello, Mayday. Cult member.
Yeah, that's just what I'm calling them for now.
Oh, I should
Cult
also
member.
roll my
Oh.
stuff. Sorry.
Yeah, for both of them.
Oh, Twister might be going
Where's
first.
Twister. Oh, please don't. I have nothing prepared.
Nah, you got this. You got this.
All right, what's Lila's gonna be?
Do these character sheets cooperate with me?
No, why would they? By the way, I will say, as one of the mechanics to this, you all are also able to leap between any of these ships if you so choose to. You will have to roll a DC 14 athletics check, though.
No, I'm good. I'm okay.
Uh-huh.
I have
Wait.
thoughts.
Wait, you said
I am
athletics?
all right.
Yeah, athletics.
No, I'm good.
All right. Wow, most of them are going after you all. Okay. Twister, how would you like to start things in this combat? As you feel the wind just kind of like blast against your face as you're going about like it's only like about like 4 miles per hour, so they're not exactly the fastest, but you're high enough up between spaces that the winds from below are swirling around and shooting upwards. You can almost feel some of the clouds coming down, so the low-hanging ones seem to be just around the area, thin bits of mist, and like so high up that even the highest flying birds are a little below you.
Ah, good. Let's start things off. The guy in front of me, what's his issue?
The guy in front of you, one of the road figures with the dark mask on their face, they have 2 daggers that they've pulled out from either side of them and are ready to go ahead and seem to be wanting to leap out at whoever's in front of them, if not try to do something else, as far as you can tell.
Well, let's start off by... I don't have that freaking... I don't have it prepared. Someone was going to cast Spirit Guardians, but they don't have it prepared.
Oh, you also just hear the Wilhelm scream of the one falling from below.
Ah!
I'll do that one. Would you believe that I did not prepare a whole lot of combat spells?
I could believe
I
that.
could believe it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, maybe they didn't think they'd be fighting people today.
Let's go ahead. I'm going to cast... I'm going to cast Bless at 3rd level, targeting everyone but me. That includes the doppelganger.
Oh, happy?
Yep.
Heck yeah. Okay, will that be the end of your turn?
Can I do this bonus action? Not a whole lot.
Wait, who did you give bless to?
Everybody
Everyone.
but themselves.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I think that'll be the end of my turn.
Alright.
I have to remember concentration.
That's attack rolls and saving throws, right? At a D4.
Yes.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Okay, so to your right, you see one of the cult members, this much larger and burlier one, kind of like get themselves stood up better, and you can see them kind of like raise a giant axe in hand and reveal like the large muscular like physique underneath, and they're gonna go ahead and oh, they don't really have good range right now. Yeah, they're gonna go ahead and just take it, and they're gonna go ahead and go for the weakest looking one of you that he's got the target on. Gale.
Hi. I'm
they're gonna
weak,
go ahead
am I?
and- They're gonna go ahead and throw the great axe right at you.
Oh, throw a great axe at me?
Yes.
What if you lose that, bestie?
I mean, they could miss.
There's an 8
Yeah.
hit.
Is a what?
An 8.
No.
Alright, so they go to throw the axe at you, and you see that instead of that it's kind of like goes and just pierces right into the side of the ship next to you instead. You turn and see like the blade just inches, like piercing through the wood almost into your leg.
I just look at it. I'm just like, really? That's it? Oh,
Does he have like a barrel of great axes on the other boat?
You don't see it.
All right, interesting.
Chaos.
No, Gale goes first.
my dex mod is higher.
Oh, okay. I'll switch you around then.
That was this guy?
Yes.
Okay. He looks relatively strong, right?
Yes. Stronger than
Okay.
the others, at least, that you've been able to notice.
Well, what I'm going to instead do is him and the guy that's next to them, I'm going to spend a sorcery point and twin spell lightning lore at the both of them.
Oh no.
Hi, Nate. So yeah, I will make 2 attacks. The first one will be at the guy that threw the axe at me.
Plus the D4.
Plus a D4, yes. I don't have a
Oh.
roll on this. Oh wait.
Never mind.
I have to read. No, they have to make a save. Yeah. I don't have to make an attack roll. So they just make a save.
You did 15, huh?
Yeah,
Okay.
for both of them.
Do they take the damage regardless?
They only take the damage if they are within 5 feet of me.
Okay.
So they can both make that DC 15 strength save to not be pulled 10 feet towards me. Which 10 feet does leave them in open air.
Yeah. So, you just cast that spell out and channel it so it hits both of them. And the burlier of one, you see just kind of like seem to hold on to the spell and just punch it clean. Whereas the other one next to him gets just kind of like yanked off from the steering and just kind of like goes right in front of you before just
Falling.
hitting on the side of the ship.
I mean,
Yep, they just fall. They don't manage to grapple onto the edge. They try clinging onto the axe and hold on for a sec before slipping and going to join one of their allies. A mile down.
I kind of like blow off my fingers like they were guns, and then can I like just as a bonus action try to like get this axe and like throw it on my shoulder and look really cool?
Make a strength check to try to pull the axe out.
Oh my god.
Let's say DC 12.
D4.
Like a sword in a
D4.
stone.
But the D5. No.
I'll roll D4. I'll use a hero point.
I
I
mean,
want
seems-
this axe.
I mean, it seems so fucking cool.
And then I just kind of like act like I was just, faking it and pose. That's my turn. That's it.
Okay.
That guy's dead, right? This guy's gone.
Yeah, just delete them.
Oh, deleted. Jesus. Goodbye.
Wait, no, who did I?
Make sure it's not the token.
It's not the token one. That's one person taken care of immediately. A chaos.
This one is the token one.
Yeah.
I love this idea. This guy, this person, con saving throw. DC 14.
Okay.
I'm curious what this is.
We'll never know.
They rolled an 18.
Oh,
Fuck
rip.
off. No! I've been wanting to use this spell, Nate!
What are you trying to use?
Puppet.
Oh.
I'm gonna make him walk off the edge of the boat.
Oh my
Jesus.
god.
Well, there goes the spell. My one spell that I have. I'm so sad.
Is there anything
It was a
else
good
you'd like to
try.
do? Hey, it was a good try.
I don't think there's anything else I really can do. Because I don't think I really have a bonus action. So, no, that's a leveled spell, so I can't do that.
Yeah.
I'm big sad. Anyways, it's fine.
Velveteen?
Hi. So you said the mechanisms that are keeping these afloat are at the front, right? Like they would be like right here?
I will say this beforehand,
Or-
they are magical objects, so they can't be destroyed. Especially, or
Okay.
at least not by, like, just normal physical means.
Okay, that's fine. Alright, cool. Let's do something fun. We're first going to use. We're gonna use. Let's do frostbite. I want to use frostbite on this gentleman right here, but I want to aim it in a specific way if that's possible.
Sure.
Can I aim it specifically at their head and or the eyes area?
Make an Arcana or sleight of hand check to get the control over that. I'll go ahead and have him roll a Constitution save.
It's an 8.
Okay. Well, they rolled a 14 as well. Oh yeah. Before we go ahead and continue this, not even last month, a couple months ago, doing like a charity, like a thing through the month. One of the things that like milestones was to like if it got reached, the party would get all of them like a rare magical item. We're getting to see one person's Johnny's on display right now. Do you want to go ahead and explain what happens as you attempt to do this, though?
Oh, okay. So what I imagine is, first of all, the hand can come off and it fires mortars, which we're probably about to see in a second. But also, I imagine these cantrips are just cartridges that I can insert and then end up firing out the wrist that look like magic, i.e. frostbite, 2 other spells that may get, well, cantrips that might get revealed later. And if someone were to go down, the hand now does produce electricity to where it can act as a defibrillator, and I can do spare the dying. But that bums me. I'm guessing frostbite misses, by the way.
The frostbite doesn't work. No, they made the save, unfortunately.
You will see Velveteen head drop for a moment, and then upon my extra attack, I will then fire a hand mortar in their direction. I will put it about right here.
Alright, I need to double check something real quick on that. Because I'm very sure, like, it's just an Eldritch Knight thing that lets you do that.
And his name is John C.
Will like cast a cantrip as part of your attack action?
Yeah, I think that's just like Bladesinger and Eldritch Knights.
I think so.
Okay, with Eldritch Knights, it's when you can't use your action to cast a cantrip, you make one weapon attack as bonus action.
Well, I say that because
We might have to workshop your item a little bit further, but
Well, no, I bring this up because I know frostbite axe is an action, but I also have extra attack. That's why I used it.
yeah, no,
Extra attack. You're the DM, right?
Oh, yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, extra attack is like when you take the attack action, you have that extra attack as well as the original one.
I see what you're saying. Do you want me instead of just? Do you want me to do something else then? Because I don't mind, or just not have an action at all. 'Cause I don't mind.
Use your action casting the cantrip.
Oh, okay, that's fine. That could be my turn then. I don't mind.
Okay. No bonus actions.
I don't think I have any. So let's wait. Oh yeah. Since I am focusing down here, can I just bonus action Hunter's Mark this gentleman down here?
Certainly.
Is that okay? Yeah, I'll use Hunter's Mark on this gentleman down here.
All right, there you go.
But yeah, that'll be it for me.
Yeah, missed the eyes, but managed to go ahead and attach a magical symbol onto their forehead instead.
Okay.
Huh.
Hmm.
What's everyone's health total right now? Okay, that's
Oh, don't ask.
Wait,
okay.
what?
Next up, you see to the ship to the left of y'all. Now, one of the members kind of like get up and just begin like playing on their flute a bit, and they're gonna go ahead and let me roll to determine who this is gonna go for. Okay, there's 4 options immediately available.
Hey, Nate, calm down. I know I just dropped another dude out of the sky for you, but be nice.
Okay.
It's not being nice.
Chaos. You can start to hear them seem to target you, going, "Was that spell supposed to do something to me? Oh, I've had tougher times fighting a fly." And as they taunt you, I need you to make a charisma saving throw.
Plus
What is that?
D4.
Antagonize?
Yeah, you're being antagonized right now.
Oh my god.
It's a low
You
DC, though.
Stupid bitch.
Okay, you succeed from it, so you're not immediately like taken in by whatever effect this is. But afterwards, they're gonna go ahead and take a short bow out and just kind of like go to hit you twice with it.
What a little jerk.
Okay, 13 and 14 to hit.
13 and 14 hit. They both hit.
All right. You'll take a total of 13 piercing damage as both arrows land into your side. Alright, that's his turn. Now it's for this guy down here, who pulls that from underneath them this large rod made out of twisted and gnarled mahogany, where you can see the center of the top has like a bit of like a sculpted orb that is painted a deep dark red. Okay.
You gonna attack me with it because I'm allergic to mahogany? Is he gonna hit me with it? Because I had an allergic reaction yesterday and had a bad time?
And they're
Aw.
going to... They're going to channel a guiding bolt.
Oh no.
Not great.
No. Yeah, they're doing a guiding bolt right over to Velveteen.
Oh,
Okay.
that makes sense.
Make an
That's
enemy
not
out of
hitting.
me. What was it, Nate? I'm
That was a
curious.
7.
No.
Just hit.
Oh.
No.
Just hit.
Just hit.
I would be a little upset if it hit. The 7 hit.
But yeah, that'll be the end of that. Yeah, that's all they can do right now. Okay, yeah, and now we're over at Lila.
Cool. I'm gonna have Lila as an attack the dude up on top here.
Oh right, someone boarded the ship. Right.
Yeah.
You know this,
Yeah.
this guy?
No, I have not been paying attention to our own ship, to be honest.
Nate, I have a question. When is Happy on the initiative?
Oh, Happy is at initiative 1.
Okay.
22.
22 definitely hits.
Do you have Divine Smite at this level?
Yeah.
At 6?
Oh, yeah,
One would
you do.
hope.
Yeah, unless they didn't do the leveling right.
Where is that pencil?
We're gonna. What spells do you have? Oh wow. Okay. We're gonna pump a first level Divine Smite into that.
Nice.
Okay.
So that'll be its extra 2d8 radiant. So 11 slashing and then.
I always forget how broken paladins are.
4 radiant.
Yikes.
Oh.
Low roll.
And then second attack.
Oh, yeah, bonus attack. Oh, extra attack.
Natural 20.
Jesus Christ.
Incredible.
Is that
Dump
Divine
another
Smite thing only
fucking-
once?
It's only once. Yeah.
Nah. Is it?
Yeah, only once per turn. You
Does
can't
not
use it
say.
like in the
No.
It is.
I'll put
Yeah,
Divine
when
Smite.
you hit a creature with a melee attack.
I'll defer to you though. If you want to make it once per turn, I'm not gonna say no.
Where is Divine Smite? Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Paladins are broken.
I always thought it was just once. Ah.
Does
Oh, maybe I
Does
just
often
assumed it's
say
once
more?
for the sake of whenever I played Paladin, for the sake of like
Of balance?
spell slot conversation. No, spell slot conservation. You don't want to waste it all at once and leave yourself weak later. At least that was my idea. Okay, yeah. I'm very sure this guy's just deleted right now. Let's see the damage anyways.
Let's do this. 16 slashing. And then yeah, we'll dump another Divine Smite into that. So 20 points of radiant damage.
I don't think they're hanging around.
So yeah, Lila just kind of like gets up to the person up front and like two claps of the sword against this assailant's like chest, each one with the force of lightning and thunder ringing out with each strike, until the second with the second one just kind of like tearing out a huge chunk of the chest as they just kind of like reach out as they fall down.
Oh. Add another 4 to that, because it's savage attacker.
Stop! Stop! They're already dead!
Yeah, exactly. Stop.
Lila's gonna move 5 feet closer in, so everyone's in Lila's aura of protection.
Okay.
Nice.
So for right now, everyone has another +2 to their saving throws. And that'll be the end of Lila's turn.
Oh.
And now it is Twister's turn.
That's not.
No, it's not.
Oh,
Nope.
yeah, you're right. I forgot about the other dudes.
Okay.
Yeah, they're down here.
They're gonna start by using their movement. You're gonna have to shuffle them along as well. To have their ships kind of like get a little closer. Oh, further away on one side and
Hey.
further on the other. I have to. Oh, the tokens would be behind. For some reason, beneath the ships. If I had them as tokens, so I did have to add them as map items instead. So yeah, they're gonna go ahead and move over here first. And then they're going to... Alright. First off... Wow, no, it's just this one that's alive. Wow. Yeah, I need to move that ship back then. Sorry. I forgot that wasn't one of them.
The bigger guy. The taller one than the littler ones.
Yeah, the one in the back is the only one with, like, someone of this initiative on right now. Y'all kind of took care of the others.
Smile. And I'll do it again.
Alright, so after moving is going to go ahead and cast Hold Person.
Oh.
Yeah, so
Interesting.
I'm gonna need... Yeah, I'm gonna need Galen.
Hi.
Gale to go ahead and make a Wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw?
Yes.
Okay, with the with bless and then a +2 from Lila from the aura.
Yeah.
Yes. From the yeah. Okay. I don't think that'll get me there at all.
No. After they raise their hand out towards you and cast this spell, you feel your whole body become paralyzed and Blade's still where it is, still acting semi-triumphantly, or trying to, after failing to pull the axe out, but it's offing to another person.
Mm-hmm.
That's their turn. Twister.
Oh boy.
Isn't it Happy's turn at initiative count
Sorry.
1?
Yeah, at initiative 1, it's Happy's turn, who is going to go ahead and take the dodge action, and is going to go ahead and try to grab onto the steering wheel and see if he can move this ship even further away. Alright, is struggling because there's so many bodies in the area and is trying to kind of like hunker down at the same time, so can't really get a good picture of where to go and can try to get y'all out of here taking manual control of the ship. So now it's Twister's turn.
Can I take control of the ship?
It's in the back.
It's in the back? What the okay.
Like a ship.
Then yeah, that's something. I'm gonna go ahead. Let's cast guiding. Yeah, yes. Let's go ahead and cast guiding bolt on this dude over here.
Alright.
At second level. Actually, no, at first level.
Let's see this guiding bolt. That hits!
28.
Yeah, 20 definitely hits.
14 radiant.
Oh, jeez. Anything else you'd like to do as you release this bolt of divine energy that begins to shine all around the large robed figure?
No, I think I'm good.
Alright. Well, it's their turn now. The person who was steering their ship is gone, and they're starting to feel themselves kind of like be forced backwards a bit. They're going to go ahead and start by running down to the end of the ship. And they're gonna go ahead and well, it's not much of a distance, but they're only able to get like over to this one over here. But they can't quite get the full distance. They slip a bit and have to hold on to the edge of the ship instead. So yeah, their action's gonna be that they just simply pull themselves up. They were gonna try to go about skipping over here and possibly being right next to a person that can't move right now, but speaking of whom,
Hi.
Gale,
Hi.
you are paralyzed, so you can't
Yep.
do anything for this turn.
Correct.
Oh, you would have gone down to meet the people you drugged down. How sad.
It's fine. I'm just hanging out.
Caius.
So we can tell that Gale is paralyzed.
You can see Gale just kind of like stop moving all of a sudden.
Don't I get a save at the end of my turn?
Is it at the end of your turn?
I think it's at the end of their turn.
Yeah, at the end of your turn, make another wisdom save.
Thank you. Wisdom saving throw. 14?
14.
With a 14, you are. That's not a 14.
Because I'm in Lila's
Oh,
aura.
yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
You got bless. Okay. So
Yeah.
that's what the 2 is for. Okay, yeah, you're able to go ahead and break free from the holding spell at the end of your turn, though. Caius?
Okay, so they're not paralyzed anymore.
Nope.
Got it. I'm still gonna go over here because there's melee person over here, and I'm like to melee. But I'm also going to use Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast.
Warlock, aka Eldritch Blast Machine.
Alright, go ahead. Who are you targeting?
I'm gonna target, let's say, this person and this person. The 2 people in front here. Because I get 2 beams. Oh. Huh? Why
It's
did
not
it make a range
It's not
attack?
a DC.
No, I know. I don't know why it's not. Hold on, let me fucking
That's
resist it.
weird.
Yeah, hold on. Attack. It's a range attack. I don't know why it was set to that. Anyways, try that again.
Alright, yeah, that'll hit.
2. I have to make 2 of them because.
Both probably hit.
Yeah, both hit. An 18 and a 19.
The damage isn't set. It's 1d.
1d10
10.
each, yeah.
1d10 plus your charisma, or just
No,
1d10?
just-
No, just 1d10.
It's just 1d10 force damage.
Yeah, you need a warlock
Invocation.
Yeah, so let's fix that on the fucking. I don't know why it's broken, but go off, I guess.
Okay, the big guy.
Maybe if I spelled force correctly. Yeah. I can't spell force, apparently.
And only 1 damage to the other one.
Yep.
But you
A
were
shame.
still able to deal some damage, so to keep things going. And will that be the end of your turn?
Something. Yeah.
Velveteen.
I think I'm just going to shoot them. What name? What do you want from me?
No, that when all else fails.
I have a gun, Nate. Okay. So let's just do as much damage as possible if I can. Bad news on the one-eye hunters marked right here. There's a 23 hit.
Yeah, 23 is gonna hit them pretty hard.
Okay. 11 damage, and then 11 plus I think a d6. Yeah, it's a d6.
Yeah, because Hunter's mark.
So 13 damage. How are they looking? Like,
Well, they're looking a lot worse than they started at least.
was that the one that was hit for 7 or 1?
That's the one I was hit for 1.
Okay, so the big guy was hit for 7.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just gonna look and go, damn, and then just shoot them again.
I believe you need to use your other attack with bad news to reload.
You say that, Nate, but no.
You're not within 5 feet of a hostile creature.
No,
Oh,
that's
wait,
the
never
other
mind.
thing. You ignore the
Never mind,
loading
I can't
property of
read.
firearms. That's right, that feat.
Yep.
Okay.
That's why also, like, I'm using the rifle, and I'm also just hitting with regular rolls, yeah. So, 23, another 11 damage, plus 16 damage.
And
You
with,
only get Hunter's Mark once per turn.
Oh, is it just one turn? Just, okay, would the 11 killed then, Nate?
no, the 11 wouldn't have killed actually.
Okay,
Sorry, bestie.
that's fine.
You almost
We
said
know
it.
he's low, so it's fine.
Oh, I accidentally revealed that. You're right. Actually, they just boost up 50 health all of a sudden.
Oh,
But,
I might be
no, you-
wrong.
Kind of like after being done with the attempt with icy winds through your hand, you just kind of like pull out your giant ass rifle, aim it at the person 15 feet away from you, and just blast giant chunks out of them, quickly reloading between each shot.
Well, no, hold on. That's not what I want to say. It says you choose a creature, blah, blah, blah. You deal an extra 1d6 damage to the target whenever you hit with a weapon attack. It doesn't specify if it's just
Yeah.
one per turn.
Oh, it is with any attack.
Okay.
Okay.
I guess my DM when I played a ranger just hated me, which I did know for a fact now.
All right. So
I'm sorry.
It's fine.
Oh, sorry. But you do, in fact, actually manage to take out this figure after the last shot.
Okay.
And just kind of like watch them kind of like blast back a bit to their seats, down into like the bottom of their ship.
You know what? Just in case someone wants to come over here, I'll move over here. You know. Actually, you know what? I'll move here. So if anyone wants to move that way, they can. But yeah, that'll be it for me. Nate, what are you planning?
Yeah.
You got really quiet.
Deep in thought.
Nate got super quiet.
You trying to be a bard over there? It's the bard's turn, right?
You trying to command us to do something, Nate?
Command won't let us jump off the boat.
So, but couldn't they just walk over here towards me?
You won't do something like innately dangerous to do it.
Okay.
I'm just reading a spell real quick right now.
Don't like that.
So what's the most fuckable Pokemon?
With Vaporeon. There's a meme about that.
Whoa, that bitch is on all fours.
What?
I was gonna hope no.
Have you not heard that cursed meme?
No.
Yeah.
No. Arceus. 'Cause I'm gonna fuck God. But we're also gonna move on from the whole actual Vaporeon meme thing because this sounds gross.
Oh, it is. It's a cursed meme.
Isn't like
Did you
Lucario
know?
the one they all want to fuck?
Huh?
Or like Gardevoir?
Oh,
Yeah.
it's Gardevoir and Lopunny that are the usual targets.
And Lucario. There's all those pillows.
What?
Read your spell. This is so you
Yeah.
have fun.
Yeah.
Don't
We're
listen to
filling.
me.
We're filling
What
the
about
dead
pillows?
air.
Oh,
Body
you
pillows,
know,
Stone. Come on.
Yeah, body pillows.
Have you never Stone? You know what a body pillow is, right?
Yeah.
I know what a body pillow is.
I'm just making sure. I don't know these things. We don't
Alright.
talk
You know,
about these
I've
things. I'm
seen
happy
a-
we don't talk about these things, but we don't talk
I've
about
seen a
these things.
Tiamat body pillow.
All 5 heads too?
Yeah.
Interesting.
They're like kissing
Oh.
each other. All 5 of the
Aw,
heads, yeah.
That's just respect for each other.
I mean, that's not all they're doing.
Well, in my head, they're just homies kissing homies at this point.
Jeez, you really don't
Yeah.
have anything, huh? Okay.
Like they're like, good job, and they're kissing each other a little bit.
Well, they're gonna try something as they play on the flutes, and you listen to the music and turn it into a bit of a lullaby.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
casting
It's
sleep.
starting at a chaos first, but you need a hit point total of a certain amount for this to mean anything, and unfortunately, weren't able to make it. So you just feel a little drowsy, but you don't really feel like you're about to go to sleep anytime soon necessarily.
Oh, the Benadryl's starting to hit. It's the Hatman's coming for me.
How many hit points do you have?
Currently, 29.
Okay.
They didn't roll great.
Yeah, get fucked.
What has a chaos done to you, Nate? Like on a
They're just the
curious
lowest
level.
health point right now.
Okay, because I know
They
you
would be
tried to
targeted-
hit me.
the spell would
old
target
man
them-
missed.
The spell would target a chaos because of having the lowest current health point value, and then it would go
Okay.
up.
And also,
Lower
Nate
than
hates
happy?
me.
Well, actually, yeah, Happy goes to sleep.
Oh, good night, Happy.
Does he just like?
That's
Like-
honestly probably for the best for them.
Yeah,
Go,
yeah.
go to
Yeah.
bed. Go to
Yeah.
bed. Just slide them under one of the benches. Just like,
Yeah.
Happy's just a normal person.
Lay down.
They
Yeah,
don't have,
lay
they're
down,
not a trained
Happy, just
warrior.
take
They
a
just go
sleep.
to sleep.
Yeah,
Fucking
do we have
Gallier
any, like,
energy. Get under the bench.
I arrived back with this coffee and I'm here.
No,
Uh,
I
after
like
they're gonna
that.
go
This is
ahead-
just milk and lemonade. I think it's very delicious. It's my favorite yogurt.
Gallier?
Yeah.
I've run out of lemon yogurts in the garage.
Oh.
Yeah, let's bring
Hey.
Gallier with us. Yeah. You know, things happen on the highway all the time, you know.
Please, the god, no.
We were watching Fantasy High earlier.
Okay.
Love Gallier. Pathetic man.
Yeah.
Can't wait for the next hot Gallier week. Anyway, who's up next?
It's still this bard's turn as they're gonna go ahead and turn now
Go to section and cry.
Twister. Oh, that's a fancy shield there. You get it at a dollar store.
Ooh.
I need you to make a charisma save now.
Confirm they have dollar stores. Also, sleep and antagonize in the same.
This is a bonus action.
So
you're doing.
18.
All right,
18.
and you save from that as well.
Well, you know the dollar store was
Excuse you,
invented
the
in 66.
fuck?
Yeah, the
Yeah, dude.
Romans, you know, Achilles was all like, you guys got any
Achilles
like
was great.
awesome shoes? I'm
Lila?
just Rebecca, let me just make the joke. Damn. Fuck.
What is Lila gonna do?
Aren't they 2 leveled spells though? Can you do that?
It's not a spell. It's an ability.
So,
They weren't able
what
to
can
taunt.
Lila do?
Yeah, they have taunt.
Lila, what do you know?
You can always just give up, surrender. That's always an option.
We're winning.
Fuck you.
Nate,
Like,
like,
Yeah,
you.
you got 4 dudes left.
Yeah. You want to pick which one wants to die next, Nate? Let me know. Just shoot him again.
Let us know in the comments below.
Let us know in the comments below what your favorite yogurt is, and if you would fuck a Pokemon.
Yeah.
I don't want to know if anyone wants to fuck a Pokemon.
Yeah. Top 10 comments get a free iPhone.
Can Lila, Lila's just gonna throw daggers. That's all
Okay.
she can do.
You can always
What
try
if Lila
jumping.
just fell off?
Or holy to that.
No. I could. What cantrips? No cantrips. No cantrips.
Yeah, paladins don't get cantrips.
You know what? Can Lila get to the steering wheel?
Can attempt to. Yeah, you're able to. She'd be able to push her way through. Is she proficient in vehicles?
No.
I'm gonna need a just a straight D20 check then.
She's blessed.
Let's go for it. D20 plus 4.
Plus 1d4.
Oh, plus 1d4. You're right. So 13 plus 16.
Okay. So with a 16, yeah, Lila would be able to go ahead and get control of the ship, kind of like take it out of its auto state and go into a manual drive.
Is it an attack roll or a saving throw?
For what?
What Lila's doing?
Oh, throwing a dagger is an attack.
No, steering wheel. What
The
what
steering
we're
wheel's
doing
just
right
a-
now?
Steering wheel would.
Because it wouldn't be.
just
It wouldn't get
movement.
blessed if it wasn't. Yeah.
Oh,
It
yeah,
would be
it's
a
an ability check.
It's a 13.
Okay. 13, you'll have like some control. You won't be able to move the ship more than 15 feet.
Okay. We'll move 15 forward.
Okay. Let me just grab y'all. 1, 2, 3. And let me grab the ship. So y'all are underneath it as well. Oh, sorry, on top of it.
We're underneath the ship. The ship has left us behind.
And that'll be the end of that was Lila's action, right?
Would it be an action? Because I didn't have it as an action to get control of the ship for the others. I'm just counting that as
Okay.
like you start to get yourself able to use movement, but based off the ship instead.
Okay. So action, Lila's gonna throw daggers.
All right. One hand on the steering wheel, the other on the daggers.
Use dexterity to throw daggers, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So this is actually an 11 plus the d4. 12.
12 to hit. Who are you targeting?
The archer. The bard.
Okay. That'll miss.
Second attack. Wait, how many daggers do they? They have one dagger. That's it.
Okay, so it just throws the one dagger, and it just kind of like clinks off of whatever armor is beneath the robes, and falls down into the ship instead.
Yep. That's it.
Yeah, that's one of these other ships. The one that was to the right begins just kind of like drifting off to the side and beginning to go into free fall now. It's these guys' turn now. Hey. Want to know a fun wording for a spell?
Yeah.
It is in the spell command.
Yeah.
The spell has no effect if the target is undead, if it doesn't understand your language, or if your command is directly harmful to it.
Yeah. So you're saying to jump across to the other ship isn't directly harmful because it's not their fault if we jump and fail.
I did miss one of them before, but there are infected these people. The whole thing would have just been focused on the ship anyways. Let me determine who in their immediate line of sight they're going to target with these spells. As they're both going to cast command as they point and say, approach. I need Gale and Achaeus to both make a wisdom saving throw.
This is a
How
trauma
did I
effect,
see
yes?
that coming?
Yeah, no, I was like, I feel like the dice is gonna be like, Arceus, and then anyone else.
Did you see my
It was
expression the other
legit
entire
just
time? I was
roll
like,
the
"Okay,
die."
it's gonna be
I was like, it's gonna
Arceus."
be Arceus and just someone else.
This is a charm effect.
It is. Yeah, I believe
It's
this
command,
counts as a charm effect.
Wonderful, then I have advantage. And it's
You
wisdom
also
save.
have
Yes.
the
Wisdom.
D4 and then the 2.
Yeah.
Wisdom save. Kiss
Yo.
my ass.
You also have, wow. Unless you
Yeah.
also have a
Let's
hero
do
point if you
so.
want to
I'm
use it.
I'm going to use a hero point.
16.
Galen,
16.
Gale's at
Okay.
20.
Well, it's 16.
I gotta. What is this? What is this math?
20?
That's
Yeah, I got a 20.
oh, it's a 20. Yeah,
Okay.
right
Yeah.
advantage.
So, with that, how do you both shake off, especially how does the hero point help Gale at this moment, so you don't feel this effect and this inclination to try to walk on air to the ships?
Mostly, it's probably just Galen being like, "Don't be a dipshit."
Yeah,
Don't get
that's what I
dipshit.
imagine. Galen's like, "What are you doing? Stop!"
The hero point now is just Galen being like taking over, just like pushing Gale out of the way, be like, "No, idiot, get out."
In a similar vein, I don't think it is entirely Achaeus shaking it off. I think it may be a different force within him, just assisting him a little bit to make sure that he doesn't do something fucking stupid.
And at the end, for the other thing, they're gonna see it not take any effect. You can see the figures kind of like turn their heads in probable annoyance, and watch as they begin to go ahead and have the ships pull back and begin to descend. Half of how they started out with, seeing that there's nothing in it, that there's no possible way for them to live. If they continue with the fight, they're gonna go ahead and just try to leave now. They're able to make it 30 feet back. Do you all wish to continue with combat?
Are they ditching?
They're ditching.
I want to shoot at them.
I feel like there's still a chance they can just still follow us.
I think it's preferable if we kill them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Twister
That'll be Twister.
will choose not to continue combat. He will not do any action. Well, actually, no. He will attack with guiding bolt.
Okay.
What's
Which
the range
one
on guiding bolt?
You're gonna have to add like 30 feet to each of them as they've been moving further away from you.
Oh yeah, guiding bolt is 120 feet. Yeah.
Okay.
$28. It's gonna be at the bard.
All right. Yeah, that'll hit.
19 radiant.
Yeah,
And next attack on the bard has an advantage. And that'll be Twister's turn.
All right. This the big guy is gonna go ahead and just get ready for things. You see him kind of like prop his hands up, ready to kind of like try to either dodge out of the way or just smack any projectiles out if need be. Gale?
Yeah. I'm going to cast Hunger of Hadar on this fucking boat. Centered on this boat.
Okay. Can I see that spell description?
Yeah, of course.
Open the gateways to the dark. The
Oh my God.
The air of blackness and bitter cold appears. This void is filled with cacophony of soft whispers and slurping noises.
Oh my god, this is incredible.
A light magical otherwise can illuminate the area, and creatures fully within are blinded. Any creature that starts its turn in the area takes 2d6 cold. Ends its turn in the area. Oh god. That's concentration, huh?
Yeah.
I will. How does relativity fit into this when you place it?
Don't know.
Uh,
Doesn't, I mean, just says center on a point within range. My point that I'm choosing is on the deck of that boat. So if we want to think about like physics and stuff, we can certainly try. I'm not super looking to think about physics. If you don't want my like
How long-
milky
okay, 1
otherworldly
minute.
tentacles,
1
Yeah.
minute, okay.
Mm-hmm.
1 minute as they're blinded on this boat, surrounded by tentacles.
With no choice but to accept that or jump and make it. Oh god, this is fucking dark. I'm just gonna say they die just to make it easier. They have
Good.
no choice in this. Their fate has been met.
Oh my
Galen's
god.
eyes like go like full like glazed over purple as like smoke begins to pour out of them as like he like stretches his arm out and like a tentacle like whips forward and like rips open like a gateway that like darkness and tentacles just like pour out of onto the boat.
That is so fucking cool. Holy shit.
Okay, is there like
You're just over your shoulder, a tentacle like goes.
Cass is like, I thought I was the dark one.
it's like what the fuck?
Yeah.
I just want
We've
everyone to.
Don't fuck with Gale.
We see no emotion from Cass was his first time. It's just like, the fuck?
I just want everyone to know when I thought of this combat scenario, it was like, it's gonna be a thing where they have to kind of like chase each other around these ships, make a high-flying adventure, leaping back and forth, trying to pursue, and that with the risk of some of them maybe falling down.
You can't get us off this boat. We're staying on this boat.
I need to
can't
hit
get
you
us-
over the Gauss cannon or something.
I'm
We
honestly
live on this
surprised.
fucking boat.
We gave you a week, Nate, after the whole D-spell scenario. You could have, like, quadrupled the boats.
Well, there was someone who was about to cast Dispel Magic if they didn't get their head blown off them by a sniper rifle.
Hey, man, I gotta do something, alright? Listen,
But yeah, that's my turn. I'm gonna use my movement to sit down back in the boat.
Are you gonna just sit down and just, like, be like, you guys got the rest of it, right?
I'm just gonna like shoot kind of a look over to the bard, and just kind of like give him a wave.
You can't see him right now because of being out of the positioning is, but you
Well,
just-
okay, I'll take a step over so I can look and like look at the bard.
okay. Yeah, yes.
I'm reading something. Give me 1 second. I am going to dispel, not dispel, but yeah, sure, dispel my scythe. It disappears, and I'm gonna take out instead. I'm gonna summon instead a heavy crossbow.
Ooh.
That is unfortunately my action. My bonus action is gonna be to look at Gale in bewilderment and a little bit of fright.
Just
feel
eyes
like-
still purple, smoke still pouring out of them. Hmm?
Somehow
Okay.
sipping a tea out of nowhere.
Velveteen.
Hey, so they're like running away still, right?
Yeah, there's only one ship left.
Cool, great. These ships are made of wood, right?
Yeah.
Cool. I'm gonna take 2 mortar shots at this boat over here. Does a nat 20 hit? And then a 26. Do those hit, Nate?
Holy fuck.
So we're just gonna roll damage on this one. That's 24 damage and 11. Also, do me a favor because this is also important. I guess because I'm also hitting the boat. I don't know if the boat can roll a dexterity saving throw. So
Well, the boat can't. What is that again? Let's see. Total of 33 damage. Okay, so how do you want to do this?
so I killed the one guy. I'm like, this is getting kind of bothersome. And then I'm just gonna like, after seeing again crazy eyes over here, I'm just like, I kinda afraid a little bit. We're gonna wrap this up. Boom, boom, and then just 2 explosions hit the ship, and then like it catches on fire. And then I'm going to, again, a little afraid. Never mind. I'm just going to start looking forward because they're to my left.
Oh, yeah, you guys have got yourself onto the tip of the ship over here to even be able to.
Okay. But yeah, they're dead now. We did it.
You solved
Good job,
my
everyone.
inner
We did it.
puzzle.
We did it. We did it. Hey.
We still have the dead one that was on the boat, right?
Yes.
Okay, good. We have one of them.
Yeah, how are they doing in terms of death saving throws?
I assume we're
They
killing.
died.
Yeah,
okay.
they're dead.
They
Well,
got
just
nat
making sure.
20 divine smited.
Oh right, that one got nat 20. Never mind.
Yeah, they didn't. I should rectify. They didn't fall off. They just slumped over in front of you all instead.
Yeah, we want them because they have like masks and like stuff, right? They've got accoutrement that I would like.
Okay. We're gonna be looking through their person then.
Yeah, I mean, I'll do it. I'll look with my special eyes.
Okay.
I'll help you
Okay, thanks.
and guide you.
Go
Oh,
ahead
wow.
And, roll investigation then.
With help and guidance. 24.
Hmm.
Ooh.
What do they got?
Okay, so you're able to kind of like start looking through them for like you can see the 2 daggers they had on hand just seem to be like generic, like any kind of make. You don't see anything necessarily special about them. The mask you kind of like take off and feel like it is made out of some kind of wood and just painted over. And as you lift it up, you can see that they're underneath what looks like it's a youngish half-elven woman on the other side, with like a kind of like nearly buzzed, that kind of like short hair, a couple of scars that down each side of the face, and no like jewelry or anything on her. But at the same time, as you kind of like look through and start kind of like going through a satchel, you can just find a few bits of coin, as well as something familiar to you all.
Oh.
Oh,
Is it
don't
a
tell me
jersey?
No,
It's a
still have
bouquet of flesh. Another one.
Is it that thing that we found on the first case?
It's one of those rings.
You take out from there a small vial, probably only about it's only about like 4 inches long, at about an inch wide around. Oh, hello there, cat. And inside, it's you can see corked within is a familiar blood-colored, oily substance.
I just like extend it back behind me.
I'll
Like
grab it.
just shake it kind of like aggressively.
I'll grab it. Can I like lick it over? Also lick it over.
You're gonna lick it? You don't want to do that. Remember when I
You're gonna lick it? Okay,
Yeah.
make a charisma saving throw.
Just do it like a shot. Come on. Body shot it.
Shot.
Are we doing body shots? If only Gale was here. He loves a body shot.
Gale's friend also loves body shots.
Yeah, Char loves to do body shots. Just with Gale, though. I don't know. It's weird. I don't know why. You know, as friends do. Friends
Oh my god.
play
they have a
spin the bottle
roommate.
together for 2 hours by themselves.
Oh my god, it's you again. Oh, we have to kiss again.
Oh, whoopsie. We had to set out water because we were getting too dehydrated because we were kissing for too long, and then we had to change the playlist because it was just playing the same Avril Lavigne song over and over again.
Skater boy.
This got really real very quickly.
Yeah.
Like, oh.
The same Avril Lavigne song kept playing. I was like, we gotta do something about this.
She's
I
a
was like,
skater boy. She's a see you later boy.
Like, how many more times can we watch this music video where Avril Lavigne kind of very flatly kisses another girl? Like, how many times can we do this? Anyway, two daggers, a wooden mask, like, and the blood. That's
Yeah,
what we get.
and the hempen
And that
robe.
axe that's kind of still there in the ship.
Yeah, there's that axe there too.
I want the axe.
Can I inspect the vial of blood?
You've seen it several times now. It's familiar to you.
I will go ahead and pocket it.
I don't want to be like, gimme, 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 but at the same time.
No, you ain't gonna get it.
Coward.
Galen was definitely extending it for Arcadus. But
Yeah, it Twister intercepted it.
wow, that was.
That was a lot.
Oh, I mean, I think it turned out quite all right, actually.
It was.
Could have gone worse.
It could have gone very worse, but we came out okay. Is Happy, and I like look around everyone. Is Happy still asleep?
They're sleeping. Yeah.
Okay.
That was honestly for the best of the whole scenario to have happened.
I agree.
It very much was. Do we have to pay for damages, by the way?
Oh, I
It's
saw
not our
the cat.
fault.
No, I know it's
Someone-
not our. It's
Someone
not
get
our-
this
it's not our
axe out of the boat, and I'll fix it by the time we
Here,
land.
hold on. Here.
Yeah, you have the highest strength. You do it.
Yeah.
You do canonically, don't you?
Do I have? No.
There
What's
you
your
go.
strength?
Plus,
Isn't
I
it
have a
Lila
14.
right now?
Oh,
Lila
Lila.
or
Yeah.
Velveteen, yeah.
I imagine a 22 gets it out of the ship.
Yeah.
Okay, I cast
22.
Mandate.
Either one.
Yeah, 22 just kind of like reach over, grab onto the axe, and just kind of like leverage it out with like one like bit of effort to your muscles.
Yeah. I'll flip it backwards so the handle's facing, and I'll offer it to Galen if he wants it.
Yes, lovely.
Uh,
Jesus. Why
you
is
want me
this
to-
little bastard so fucking weak?
Do you want me to?
No,
carry
I've got it.
into-
I'm
Oh, okay.
love
Okay.
an axe.
Are you? I mean, I could again. We could carry it until we
Yes,
reach home.
yes. After I hit a new PR at the bench press.
you go to the
I'm-
gym.
I was about to say something really bad. I was about to say, oh, you'll finally break the double digits.
All right, listen. I'm not absolutely weak. You don't have to be mean to me for whatever reason you are deciding to be. And y'all can be mean to me as much as you want, but please do not be mean to Caitlin.
I'm not being mean to you. Just
I'm being a little mean to Galen.
Yeah, you're being mean to Galen specifically, and he is awake right now, so be nice. He's better at other things than just lifting things. Regardless, I'm fixing this. I cast
What, like,
Mending.
opening portals with tentacles.
yeah.
What are you talking about?
I mean, we all saw the whole
Talking about
the dimension
that nightmare
thing.
creation.
As you
I don't
hear
quite
the
recall.
screams of pain and agony as that ship went down, watching one person just leap off to take that instead.
They didn't like the milky tentacles.
That is not a phrase I ever
I don't
want to hear
like that.
again.
That's
from
how
your
they are
mouth.
described in the spell description. That's when you.
Dark.
when you learn it in school, your professor sits down and you're like, all right, here's how you summon a milky tentacle. They don't tell you how to describe non-milky ones.
Yeah.
The only tentacles you can summon are the milky ones.
That was really fucking. Jeez.
Gale,
That was
I
something.
don't think that's true.
I'm not lying.
You may have
I mean,
had.
I ain't never been to
interesting-
school for no, like, magic shit. But
Well,
from
was
what I
about to
know, they're only described as milky.
I mean, they
I
may
was
be
about
just.
to say.
Insight.
Insight to what?
Are they really milky?
Yeah, they are. It
Oh
says
my
in the
God.
spell description.
I hate
I jump off
everything
the
about
ship?
this.
That is
I hate everything
just-
about this and that spell.
That is just utterly haunting. I'm happy
Yeah.
you're on our
Stop.
side for this.
I sure
Stop.
hope this doesn't awaken anything in me.
Stop.
I hate the ending of that so much.
Are we all good now?
Well,
Are
we should be.
going home? Oh.
Should be, right?
I would like
haven't
a little
changed.
bit of healing
Yeah.
if anyone could provide it.
The only thing I can
I
provide
can
is
do
apparently
that.
is milky tentacles.
Oh, Lila can heal you.
Oh yeah, no, I can't heal. So
How much are you down?
Where the cleric can't.
Well, Lila has lay on hands.
Yeah,
Okay.
life in hand.
I'm 29 out of 42.
You're such a baby. You know
so
that? You're
How
such
do
a
you
little
have
baby.
so few
13
hit
points of
I have 42
13
hit
points of
points.
lay on hands.
That's not a lot. I'm not trying to be mean. That's just not a lot.
I roll a d6
Okay,
and I almost have the same amount as you.
13 points of lay on hands.
I can't. I don't know how to
Oh, you're
explain
right.
that.
Oh, now I see why Nate's targeting them because they can't kill us. Got it. Is that why it is, Nate? Huh? Bullying? Hmm?
He targets me because he wants me. He wants the case dead.
Hey, don't worry, Lila has 46.
Wait, 46?
Okay.
We
How?
arrived.
Mathematically, but
No, no.
anyway, we go. We
Anyway.
drive the boat. I fixed
Keep
the
going.
boat. I fixed all the damages. The boat only got hit once. The only people that took damage were the boat and a chaos.
Whoa, show
I'm
the
sorry.
boat some
I'm
respect,
sorry about your
alright?
fight. I'm sorry that I pulled a man off the edge of a boat, and then I tentacled some men to death.
And I
I'm
killed.
sorry that I didn't get to fucking make one of them walk off.
And I killed
Your
the only
your
wizard that
milky
would
Sad
help
about
us.
that. I've been wanting to use that spell for so long.
And I intentionally targeted the wizard because I knew you were gonna try and do some bullshit, Nate.
But yeah.
How dare you all be
Yeah,
smart.
We head back to the agency.
I didn't dispel your boat again. I used a different third level
Yeah,
spell.
Nate, you also like with the wizards, just like that's clearly a wizard. I'm going to shoot them because I know they're weak.
Okay.
They
But
weren't a
yeah,
wizard,
after-
they were a cleric because they cast Guiding Bolt.
Okay, a cleric. Sorry.
Right, Nate?
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway.
You're
We
able
arrive
to
back home.
repair the boat as you make your way back into the city proper, into the dirt quarter, and pass by bridges and other overhangs, glide between the various towers. No sight of anyone else that seems to be skulking you from the shadows or seeming to want to have another confrontation. And then you are able to make it in front of your Eyes of Many agency with a sleeping Happy, just kind of like still hanging on a bit to the steering wheel. Kind of like it just going, as you land, just goes, oh.
Oh my god, we're falling.
The fuck we are?
Yeah, we took care of it and we're back at our agency. We figured we'd let you sleep.
It's not to be rude, but you just sort of may have gotten in the way, and we don't want to have harm fall you before the big race tomorrow.
Ah, well, thank you very much. Oh, very, very appreciated. Where are we?
We are at our detective agency, Lower Dura.
Okay. So this is
Uh,
a
for-
safe place?
Yes. We have an arcane lock on the door even.
Oh.
Oh yeah, we do.
We paid up most of our money for it.
Oh, wonderful. Right. And as you kind of like all begin to get into the agency, you can see that there are some packages left, which those of you who have not picked it up yet, you can surmise these are the other magical items available. But you're able to kind of like get that stuff and make your way inside.
I'm assuming there's one for me.
Yeah, you have a few.
Yeah,
Small
I'll
but separate.
I'll pull them out and start handing them out. And kind of just give one, I'm assuming, box to everyone.
Oh.
Yeah. And I will explain. So I had commissioned for us. I pulled this commission last week. These are earrings of messaging, and despite their name, you do not have to have an ear piercing to wear them. They clip onto your ear, and to use them, all you have to do is press onto it, and they work within 500 feet. You have to speak what you want to message, and it will telepathically go to the rest of the earrings.
This is very, very mighty kind of you, Achaeus. I appreciate this very much so.
Wish they would have been delivered a little sooner, but
What does the earring look like?
it's just a small kind of like little just gold hoop. And it can just kind of clip in.
Galen, does this look right? You're supposed to be right here.
Yeah.
It's like there's a little bit of blood just coming
It
down.
How
Oh
did
my
you manage
God.
to
What did
stab
you do
yourself on
to
a thing that doesn't need?
What
I-
did you do to your
I-
ear?
I you were speaking and you said it doesn't have to be pierced, but
That's the decorative
So you
part that
pierced
you
it
stabbed
yourself.
into it.
mm.
You
not
you
real
stabbed the whole
earrings.
clippy part through your ear.
I assumed they said it didn't have to be, but I wanted it to look nice and okay. It's starting to hurt a little bit. Nice and fine.
Yeah, you should get some disinfectant for that.
Going
I'll
into the
help you.
no, it's fine. Going into the kitchen or the office. Do I see trash anywhere?
Not right now, but you all can also see Lila kind of like pick up a letter and begin reading it, looking through it. Shoots. I have to get back home. Something bad happened over there as well.
Um,
Got,
I mean,
it's
what
some
hap-
family business.
Mhm.
Sorry, and this is an important job, but this is also important for me.
of course.
Yeah.
Family's
Um,
important. Go take
yeah.
care of it.
Is there anything that we can do to help?
Sorry, I don't think there is right now. I'll
It's
send you
alright.
a letter when like word gets better.
Of course. You're always welcome here.
Thank you.
Imagine Velveteen's just holding a cat. Sorry.
I found this in the kitchen.
Keep
did
that
a
away from the
cat-
operative.
How did a cat get in?
Well, I may have installed a cat door in the back. I thought it'd be cool.
There's not even a back door. You just installed a cat door into nothing.
Into the wall?
No, wait. We installed an arcane lock, and now we have a cat door
It's an
that
it's an
anyone
arcane
can
cat
get
door
into.
that only cats can go through, and
This-
non-magical cats.
This one's name is Peanut Butter, and I think they're pretty neat.
Lila, you're having an emotional moment, and I'm very sorry to see you go. But if you need any aid, we're always welcome here.
You didn't have to draw attention to me. You didn't have to draw attention to me holding a cat. I hand them peanut butter. This is an emotional support cat who I found yesterday in the street.
Oh, they're lovely.
Yeah, Mater.
Thank you all for these couple of months, though.
Of course. Stay safe out there.
And stay safe here in Sharn.
Mm.
Best we
It's
can.
pretty impossible, but you know.
It's a little hard to do, but we'll try our best.
With that, Lila's gonna pack her things and be on her way back to the marshes out to the west of, out way past Sharn.
Well, we're kind of just waiting for Iana. That's her name, correct?
Yeah.
Could I go up to my room and check the hidden item I'd had there?
Certainly.
It's still there. Seems untouched.
Same exact placement as where you put it.
Okay. Double checking, a little paranoid. I'll place it back and rejoin everyone in the fucking lobby or main room.
After about 15 minutes of hanging around, you can hear on the other side, Tresh go ahead and give like the command word for the lock and open up the door and see her and Iana make their way inside. Hey, Galen, you and I, quick aside real quick before we get into this discussion.
Of course, yes.
Okay, like, Trish will go ahead and, like, bring you over to the kitchen, to be, like, just the two of you talking.
I'll activate telepathic speech.
Okay. Okay, that works, too. This is, like, in her, your mind, you just hear. Okay, so, did, like, a little bit of, like, looking around, back around your place, see if there's any odd people that kind of, like, came up.
Wait. Galen's place?
Galen's place, sorry, yeah.
Yeah, no, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Do you know some blonde woman? Saw her kind of like hanging around.
Yeah, yes and no. I know that Galen told me about this woman a little bit, right?
Just that it's oh yeah, Galen let you know that he's familiar with the woman, knows her to be an author, but doesn't recall actually having any direct conversations with her.
She's like an author or something. Yeah, Galen's met her a few times, but she seemed to know something about him. They seem to have some kind of connection. But not that he knows.
Alright. And I'm gonna have to...
And Carmelina doesn't really seem to know of her either.
Huh. Alright, well, just want to make sure that you know I didn't necessarily... Well, what time I had looking around, keeping an eye for your family, I didn't see anyone other than her as someone that seemed to be acting out of place, at least.
It's good to know. Thank you.
Alright, let's get back with the others then.
Yeah. My
Alright.
fucking eye hurts. Goddamn. Yeah.
Alright, back in the, main, lobby / living room space. You can just kind of, see Iana, with her hands behind her back, kind of like military style, looking around the place, kind of like spots a bit of the end table that got kicked by Tresh and is a little dented in now. Huh. Kerfuffles and other issues a commonplace around here.
A little bit.
Maybe, you know.
It's been a chaotic day, past day.
That's an otherwise lovely table and furnishing around this space. Glad to see it in at least much finer shape than the first time around. You've all done a good job.
I mean, we had to make it seem like a home for a bit. I like the couch; it's very long, and you can sleep on it if you don't need be.
All right. But yeah, with that, Tresh and Gale make their way back into the office.
So, what are we fully discussing with this all? Because you said we all need to be together to hear certain information.
Yeah, you're like kind of like just kind of. Yes. She looks to her side. Tresh, this is about. It's about Uncle Torn, huh? Tresh kind of like looks puzzled real quick. Sorry for all of you. Torna Dedeniath is a very old acquaintance of Tresh and I's. Back when we were kids, he helped look after us, and like Tresh goes, and make sure I didn't make too many problems myself. What, is he in trouble? What's up, Yana? I'm worried that he is the trouble in this instance. I have reason to believe that his blade marks, probably under his command, have been, for some reason or another, altering facts and evidence revolving around a drug bust that happened in Tavik's Landing not too long ago. Some of the information that was, some of the documentation that was taken could only have been done by members of his group. And I'm worried about how much further their reach is within my barricade. You all can see, like, Tresh just kind of, like, listen to that and just kind of, like, get more and more stunned. And before kind of, like, just sitting down and kind of, like, slumping against the wall.
This is the first time we've actually seen her show true emotion, right? 'Cause she's been kind of like...
You've seen her be, like...
a little angry,
yeah,
but
pissed
never,
off and
like...
melancholic before.
But we've never seen her show any other emotion.
Yeah,
from this.
Yeah, she's always kind of, like, try to put up a wall of sorts.
I'll just chime in and say, this must actually be pretty serious then.
Torna is one of the most straight-laced, by-the-books, good-natured people I know. Are you sure, Yana? I hope I'm wrong as well, but if there's some misunderstanding involved, but I don't know if we can fully trust him right now. You just see Tresh kind of like go back to looking down to the floor of the building, just completely stunned.
I'll walk over and just like kind of like show my support a little bit by like patting them on the shoulder, giving them some support.
And she'll go ahead and just kind of like uh, lift her head back up and look at you, Velveteen. Sorry about that. Thank you.
It's perfectly fine to show other emotions. It's a way of life.
Uh, you see Tresha's eyes then kind of like widen a bit before looking at Iana. Drug bust? What did you find back then? Iana just kind of like raises an eyebrow. That's some information that I'm afraid I'm not allowed to share. I've received some orders not to myself. It seems to be something secret and meant to be kept that way.
Interesting.
Yeah, for your lot's involvement, though. We'll have to... I was hoping to have your help searching around Tabik's Landing or any other spaces where the blade marks could have gone. Maybe checking out the Tower of Law. Maybe around the offices, but the last resort would be checking out the 3 towers where the marks have their headquarters. Have a direct conversation with an old friend.
I have a question, Nate.
Yes?
The body of the person that was on our ship that we searched, their body from, did they have a dragon mark?
No.
Okay.
Okay.
They just seem like a normal person who was armed and trying to fight.
What did the mask look like again? Was it just like a normal kind of
It was
mask?
just a blank mask, colored like colored black with like
The whole
slots
yeah.
for the eyes.
Okay. Heard. So you just want us to investigate to see what it could potentially be up with them?
Yes. Upper Tavik's Landing is a difficult spot. Without proper permission, you will not be allowed to use any magics. You will have to forfeit all of your arms and armor. And armor only being allowed to those who show proof of veteran status. Any infraction of any level of the law could have you kicked out or arrested. And they will have a tight watch, as that is an area where my members of the watch cannot have eyes. The only force allowed is the blade marks, and they hide on every corner. You'll be walking into the Viper's Nest.
This sounds like a bad idea.
It would be, if you didn't have someone that could offer you some protection, so long as you are deemed as their guest. You see Tresh go ahead and just kind of like quickly get back up and just kind of like move out right in front of Yana. No, you're not bait.
So when you mean veteran status, Could you elaborate a little bit on that?
Iana kind of like tries to turn away a bit from Tresh. To be a veteran status, yes, you just need to show that you fought in the last war. Anything to show that you any member there. They treat those within and those who've retired from the military differently, being a very military oriented force over there.
Interesting. Okay. I guess I would fall under that so-called category. Which isn't the worst thing in the world, but
But the rest of us will have to forfeit all weapons and armor.
Yes. And we need to do our best to not show any signs of what we are there for. Any hint of a reason for them to be suspicious. Who knows what could happen?
What reason would we give for being there? A detective agency just walking into this area, clearly not investigating.
And I, especially, considering that Torna did recognize who I am today, I am not a subtle face. I could be a subtle face, but that's magic. Now, isn't it?
That certainly is. We can think of, you see a lot of, kind of like just, began trying to think pretty hard, trying to like bite out her lips a bit, seem to be like confused about like how to bring this, and Tresh goes, "What's so wrong with two old friends meeting their guider, the guidance, the mentor, and bringing along some of their friends to meet them as well?" As she goes and turns to meet Iana in the eyes, "You better be sure that I'm not letting you go ahead and do something so stupid on your own."
also imagine us being in the same house probably wouldn't draw too much suspicion of you, Jay.
Yes. You and I, distant relatives. Your co-workers who are interested in meeting one of the most influential people in the city.
Could just be, and I'll like do a like jokingly arm like around them. Just, a couple family members escorting people around the city.
Yeah, that sounds good to me. Yana seems like she wants to say something, but is not sure what.
Can I insight check her?
Can we all insight check her?
Yeah, anyone who wants to can make an insight check.
I want to insight check this whole encounter between the two of them, honestly. What's up here, besties?
I mean, I'll try.
11, a 19, a 15.
Is it tempting because I haven't used one yet?
Another
Can I just use a hero point?
All right.
Because I said that because I haven't used a hero point at all. What's a 17 give me, Nate?
Okay. Are you all just
There's
inciting
tension.
one particular person or the whole thing between them?
Galen's
want the
looking at the
vibe.
whole thing between them.
The vibe,
I would
the
like
tension.
So when I do put my arm around Trash, like, and I imagine, I don't know if they tense up or not. I would imagine I'm looking in the other direction at them, so I just want to pick up on their vibe.
You're looking at Tresh specifically?
Yeah, because
Okay.
I'm like picking up on their vibe to see if like when these things are being said, if they like tense up or like loosen their body a little bit.
All right, so for I'll go ahead and let this be for Velveteen and Gale. The two of you kind of like able to pick up the easiest on what's happening right now. That you notice like Tresh kind of like picking up the thing of Iana, being like, "This is something I can do. I'll go ahead and let myself possibly be sacrificed if it means stopping something." And Tresh being like, kind of like getting pissed off at the thoughts of Iana putting herself in danger. You can see that. And then Iana's genuine confusion and own look of worry hearing Tresh throw herself in as another person.
Interesting. Okay.
If we think that that will work, then I mean we can certainly try it.
Definitely worth something, you know. We'll make sure, everyone gets in and out, perfectly fine.
I don't know how much use I can be without anything.
Well, I mean, you are, very good with words, so
Yes, I don't know how much that will help.
I mean,
Since it seems like if we are going to talk to specifically him, he already does not like me, especially from what we've learned of today's encounter.
And we've already caused a scene.
We have already caused a scene with the blade marks.
Will you be able to keep yourself Velveteen?
I mean, I'll be an absolute gentleman and take care of myself and show the highest of class as I can.
Right, which is what happened earlier, yes?
I will be with my bestie right here, and then I'm still holding trash. We'll just be a couple besties, going about our business, no issues.
If you say. Then it will be so. When do we intend to do this? Now, at this particular moment?
It's like midday, right?
Yeah,
It is like midday.
I'd rather be able to catch the iron while it's hot. What's with your friend that you've brought along? I saw them move upstairs as we entered. Seemed to be in a hurry.
Friend?
Wait, where did they go?
Oh, you mean Happy?
They went upstairs?
Yeah, Happy just kind of like as soon as noise was heard at the door, just ran upstairs.
That is they were a changeling, right?
Yes.
Doppelganger.
Doppelganger, thank you. Who's someone who is pretending to be the participant of that race, I believe. I wasn't given the full information to not say stuff or say stuff.
Yeah, you also weren't even given this info. Did we tell you?
No, yeah, you mentioned it when they
No,
walked up.
we were like, well, let's discuss this back at the agency.
Okay, so
you
retcon
guys
all
didn't
this.
give us anything.
Okay.
Yeah.
Retcon that then. We haven't been told.
Okay.
Oh, Happy is
Someone we are protecting, and we need to keep safe until tomorrow.
Yeah.
So I don't know how much they will like the idea of being left alone here, since we have promised them protection. But I do not believe they will be a good choice to bring with us to Tavixlante.
I'm sorry to have intruded upon you all while you still had this job.
It's quite all right.
Hey, Brian, scoot back
Yeah.
a little bit. You're a little blurry.
You
There
got
you go.
blurry. But if we wish to do so, theoretically, with the arcane lock, they should be safe here, and if we make that abundantly clear, it should be fine. But it is a discussion that we have to go have with them before we can continue today. And if they do not feel safe, I, as aforementioned, gestures to face, I could stay behind. So don't everyone all jump up at once to say, no, Galen, we need you to
No.
stay.
No,
Oh,
Galen,
God.
don't. We need you to.
All right, now it's forced.
Well, I'm taking a moment to think. I mean, would we think you'd be truly safe here by himself or by themselves?
Well, they have to head to the. Where's the start of the race?
The start and end is within the Bazaar district of Middle Dura, which is going to be
We still have
essentially right
24
above all
hours.
of you.
Well, here's also the thing: is we got this job first, and we were promised quite a large sum of money, and if our current person that we are protecting here doesn't feel safe being left alone, then I think we have a priority to not leave them alone.
That is very true.
Do you want me to adjourn upstairs to discover how our compatriot feels of this matter?
Wouldn't be the worst move in the world.
I'll leave.
So I'll look towards treasure still. Do you mind if we go over a few things before we leave, so we can get the whole backstory thing together? Since both same house, but we really don't know very much about each other.
You don't need to worry about that too much. A lot of people in Thrash move out all the time. And, I feel like you and I kind of have a bit of a common thing. That, Torin might... I'll take the chastisement. He's sure to bring it up anyways. About leaving.
That is understandable, and I think we both could be able to handle some, if it comes up some chastising, we can keep our cool and be okay. But
We're just lost members of Dragonmark House that left it, met another in work, have come to show off one of my favorites, almost favorite relatives not bonded by blood.
that works for me. Now, do we have any more questions for them?
I don't think so. Trying to think if there's anything. I can't think of anything.
Okay. Because that's all I had. I was making sure before we cut away, get all the questions out of the way.
So we'll go ahead and cut back upstairs. Gail.
Mm-hmm.
You kind of like move around, and you can see that your door has been opened.
Of course it's my room. Of course it's my room. Of course it is. Of course. I open the door.
Okay. You open it, and you can see that on the other side, that within your room, you see Happy still in the form of the dwarf. Go ahead and just kind of like seem to be giggling to themselves. Back turned to you, the window propped open a bit. And then as they hear your footstep go in, they turn around, and you can see that they're currently holding a baby griffin within their arms. And
Is it good?
oh yeah, it's Asin.
Yeah.
And they kind of like go, oh, hey there. Oh, this little one that just kind of like showed up. That seems to be one of their favorite haunts.
We have seen them a few times before, yes. Just didn't know the connection until now.
Oh, funny. Funny how connections happen.
Yeah. And I offer my hand out for it to sniff, if it lets me.
Yeah, the griffin just kind of like looks at you at first, it kind of like sniffs at your hand, pecks it a bit,
Oh, okay.
gives a like little half roar that its tiny body can allow, and then it'll go ahead and just kind of like claw at your hand in a way to try to get you to like cats do when they're like, no, pet me now, I want attention.
Okay.
Just kind of like,
I'll pet it.
yeah, almost
I'll
like
pet the
drag your
kitten.
hand to them.
I'll pet that kitten.
Okay.
This is my favorite baby. Mm.
I'll pet that kitten.
No. But yeah, you can hear it kind of like just begin like giving like the mix
Oh.
of a coo and a purr that griffins
Lovely.
have.
It takes a pet like no other.
Ah. Oh yes, this one's just kind of like stopping up by.
I had a question for you.
Oh yeah, this one has a question for you. What do you have?
Okay. We have some matters to attend to. As we mentioned before, this building has an arcane lock. Do you at all feel safe here, potentially being by yourself in our safe house, or would you like company? It would make us less powerful, kind of, if anything comes up on this other case that we are attending to. But you are welcome to my room, I suppose. The bed's really never been used, so you can sleep. Well, no, it has. But only like once or twice. If you wish to sleep on it.
But I thought, would it be better if I take one of your forms? So it doesn't look so strange, or would you rather have me just be like this?
I can't necessarily give consent for the others upon taking one of their forms. But if you wished to... No, there's another person that's currently masquerading as me. That might be complicated. If you wish to be me, you certainly could be.
Alright. And you kind of like get to see them kind of like shift their form, grow to be tall and lanky sight that is the Galen before him. Before them. And that you kind of like just see a mirror of yourself essentially, just holding the griffin, scars and all included. And especially the one that seems to be on the doppelganger's body already, for the one that runs down from the eye to the chin.
Kind of like, right, I don't have that one. What's that one? I point at like their eye. Not the one that they've always had.
Well, that one. Oh.
A cat.
Well, that one occurred,
I'm not asking
It's a
about their
reminder.
scar.
It's a reminder of a mistake, you could say.
I'm not asking about that. I'm asking about that one. I point at their like right eye. It's got like a fracture kind of like over it. Yeah.
Oh, that. Well, that's just on you right now.
I throw the cloth like off of my mirror. I could brush my hair. Like
Yeah.
it's a scar just kind of like crackling down the eye that's like thrumming with that same purple energy
Yep.
from when I cast that spell.
Yep. You can see that that seems to have left a permanent mark on the body.
It's just restyle your hair, Galen. We can do a different hairstyle. We can part it a different way. Right? Nope, that looks bad. That looks bad, Galen. You only have one hairstyle that works for you. All right. Cool. I mean, if you are comfortable in that form, then don't use it too often. It'll get confusing for everyone, really.
Oh, only as long as this particular case goes on. As soon as I'm safe, I can go ahead and go back to a different form.
Lovely. Sounds wonderful. So this is a kind of fun sketch comedy idea that could work.
Well, it's been a while since I've done a comedy club tour.
Oh, really? You've done comedy tours? It's been a while since I've performed on a stage.
I didn't know
I
that
guess-
detectives performed on stage before.
Oh, I had a wild youth. I was the president of my improv club when I attended school.
Huh.
Yes. We did a semi-national tour.
Wow.
Yes.
The more you know about a person.
The more you know, yes. Regardless, if you're comfy, there is food, I think, downstairs. To be honest, I don't really look, but I'm pretty sure there is. Just don't. Don't snoop through my things, preferably.
Well, I would never go ahead and peruse through the belongings of the person lodging me. Not without their will.
Can I make an insight check?
Go ahead.
Okay.
Hard to tell either way.
You trust them with your life.
There's something about Galen's face that's very... My face. Something about my face that's very... Anyway. Wonderful.
Yes. By the way,
Yes.
Alison had something to say to you real quick.
Oh, yes, of course.
You can do the mind thing yourself, can't you?
Oh, yeah. I guess I'll open telepathic speech with this griffin.
Okay.
Hello, little baby.
Meow.
Oh. Okay.
Meow.
Oh, all right.
Meow, 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 meow.
Uh-huh.
You can understand what animals are saying, right?
Not when they talk them to me.
Hmm.
If it can think it to me, that would be more preferable.
You kind of like see Happy in your form go ahead and just look at the baby griffin. You see the griffin go ahead and just look and just give Muse. And then like Happy goes, huh. Sorry. It didn't, neither of us quite understood how yours worked. Asin here was the one who apparently was the one that found Bronson's.
Oh. Lovely. Whereabouts were they found? Would they be able to guide us?
Well,
Or I have this
see them
massive
look again.
map.
oh. Oh. He was tossed into the Dagger River after being killed.
Lovely. Okay. I don't know where that river is. Is that a river anywhere that's relevant
That
to
river
our
is
case?
right next to Sharn. It's one of the edges of the cliffs leads down to it. Like right on the other side, cliff sides, the docks for the Dagger River.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So
Ah.
near cliffside then somewhere.
Yes. Apparently one of the people there that tossed them in the river said something about being thankful it wasn't things weren't ratted out before the race.
Which bad things weren't ratted out before the race? And what?
Alison just says that one of them said that they were worried about something being discovered before the race.
What do these people look like?
Alison?
so close to the bird. Bird cat. Griffin. Where are you?
What?
Hmm?
I'm just
No,
talking to
go on.
Asin right now.
Oh, no, of course.
It's better if you look them in the eye.
Mm-hmm.
Wearing some armor but kept them their faces hidden.
What
Behind
kind of armor?
some. It looked like it was some dark leather armor. They had robes on and something over their faces.
Like this mask?
You see Asin just kind of like roar, give their tiny little roar at the mask.
Okay, mask is a clue. Pin it to the board. Oh, actually keep the mask. Might come in handy. All right. This is good information to know. Do you know where, as in precisely, they threw into the river? Could you, like, give a vague street address? Like the nearest bar? The nearest, I don't
Asin
know.
just said at the river.
At the river. Right, okay. Heard.
That's only about half a mile stretch of land. Sorry, a whole mile stretch of land. How hard can that
True. Yes. We will certainly look into it. Thank you for the information.
be? You did a good job, Asin. We'll be able to solve Bronson's case for him.
I'm gonna cry.
Asin just kind of like gives another roar.
I pet Azim. But I should return to the other case at hand, if that is all right.
Oh yes, certainly.
Oh, wonderful. It's
Wonderful.
yes. All right. I don't. Yes.
Trying to get your approximations, the way you act, done properly.
Right. Yes. Yes. But to a third degree, which is very. Yes. No, you're doing absolutely lovely. It's a very good Galen Law Morales impression. Here, I pull out, I take out my stack of business cards, I like split them in half, and I hand them a stack of business cards. Whenever you introduce yourself, hand out one of these.
Certainly.
Okay, you shouldn't have to introduce yourself to anyone because you're just kind of staying inside. Just don't exit the door too much so it locks behind you because it won't let you back in because of the lock.
Don't worry, I have the key.
All right.
I heard it.
Oh. All right. Yes, but it won't work unless you're the person that. We haven't figured out yet if that's kind of how that works if you're pretending to be someone else.
I'll stay inside so we don't have to find out.
Lovely. Let's not find that out. We'll do a little test of it once we're all back and safe and everything's good and we have a little bit of downtime before the race. All right? Lovely. You look incredible. Perfect. 10 out of 10. Chef's kiss. Beautiful animal. Takes a pet like no other. Good day. I leave.
Alright, and you just see yourself petting the griffin as you open the close the door and make your way back downstairs.
Do you mind if I do something real quick?
Certainly. What are you hoping to do?
So after talking to everyone and knowing what's going to happen, where we're headed, I'm gonna head upstairs real quick, and I guess I'll pass by Gale as I'm going upstairs. Oh, pardon me. I have to grab something real quick. Apologies. And I'll,
of course, if you hear another Galen Law Morales, don't worry about it.
Why would I hear to?
I'll explain. Our friend is very unique in their capabilities, and thought it would be safer to hide in our home as one of the people in the home.
Okay. I'm gonna go in my room a bit. I don't know how far they're gonna be away if they're going downstairs. They're gonna hear like a bunch. But you would hear a bunch of moving going on in my room, like shuffling of things.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna grab a few items that I need, and then I'm gonna reach into a drawer, grab some papers, and then make my leave. and just going down the stairs. I would say they're more of cue cards than they are actual papers, but I'm just like not trying to hide it, just going through them, flipping through them, flipping through them, flipping through them, just constantly like trying to reassure myself. So I'll just be like waiting at the door.
Our compatriot upstairs is content with being left by their lonesome. Right now, they are impersonating me. Just to, in case anyone's looking in, they just see myself, Galen Morales, wandering around the home, so it's not like someone else is like broken in or something of the ilk. Does that sound good with everyone? They're in my room too, as of current. So
That sounds like a good idea. Good plan.
Is that why I was kind of just hearing, like you said, you in your room as I walked by?
Yes. Also, Asin, the griffin, is.
Oh,
as well.
that's why the whole chirping was coming through as well.
Yes.
I was hearing, and I'm sorry if I'm not doing. Galen Morales here, and then I imagine like they're doing something. I don't know why, but it's weird. They kept repeating this. I don't know why.
Galen
And then
Morales.
I also heard, would you like one of my business cards? And I also don't understand that.
When are we leaving?
I imagine now.
Could we like take a quick 10 minutes?
A quick 10 minutes. Is
I
it
wanna-
like a? Do they dispel us like upon entering, or is it just they like take all of our magic and we can't cast magic afterwards, but we can have magical effects still on us, or like do we walk through a magic detector or something before we enter Tavik's Landing?
Yano,
I clearly know this. I've been to Tavik's Landing so many times, but I just wanted to triple check.
Yano, especially after the last one going on, there's gonna be an insight check.
I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna ritual cast augury.
What is that?
I'm curious what that is as well.
I have advantage on this because I'm
Oh.
Galen. It's an 18, Nate.
Oh, I'm hitting the wrong thing. That's why. Second.
Who are you trying to deceive, by the way?
Yana, she was insight checking me.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I didn't realize she was inside checking.
She was insight checking me. She didn't trust me, even though I said something that was completely reasonable and normal.
That's what I was like. I was curious because like it didn't sound like you said anything wrong.
Just being like, oh, because I've been there so many times before, don't worry. It's like, why would someone say that?
Yeah.
Okay, but
Guys,
yeah,
I know
you-
it's the best at Olive Garden. I've been there all the time. Do you have a problem? Do you have mental health issues?
You also all do see the scar that's on Galen's.
Yeah, I was gonna bring that up. I was like, do we notice this?
Yeah, you all see.
Like trying to like.
Yeah, can we insight check? Perception?
You don't need to
It-
perceive
it's-
it. It's
it's-
No,
Yeah,
no,
we
no,
already-
no. I mean,
Is it glowing?
or is it glowing or are you trying to hide it?
It's not. I wouldn't call it like glowing. It's just like if a wound was open and you would see like blood inside of it. Instead, you just see kind of like a dim purple, the same color as his eyes were before.
Can we do some kind of Arcana check on it or
can we
anything
roll
like that?
something?
I'll just say
Curious.
you all know that looks weird. You don't need to roll anything on that side, but if you're trying to see if there's any deeper meaning, this will be a high Arcana check.
Oh, I'll
I'm
make
not
it
gonna
for
bother. I have a
myself, too.
plus. I have a +1 to Arcana. I'm not gonna bother.
Fuck it. All right.
Fuck it. I can get a nat 20.
Yeah,
won't.
that's what I was trying to do.
10.
Okay.
Told you.
You know
How
what?
many hero
Fuck
points
it.
can I burn, Nate? All of
I'm in
them?
the middle of
kidding.
Just
augury,
one at a
but
time.
You know what?
No, I'm kidding, man. I'm
Okay.
not gonna burn all my hero points.
Cut.
job.
Nope.
You're busy.
I will look at Galen and be like,
Mm.
"You didn't?
Twisters, no thoughts, head
Did
empty.
you?
Hmm?
Did
What?
you take any damage earlier? Or
Yeah. A slight thing, yes. It was actually quite foolish of myself. When I was trying to pick the axe up, I got my head a little too close to it. My vigorous lifting, I kind of sliced
Oh.
my brow a little bit. Yes.
oh, okay,
Uh,
okay, because
this
it's
is yes. Incidental.
Do you want to like? Do you want like a wait? How big is it like this or like this or?
It's like
Do you want like a band-aid or something? I think I've got something in my bag
it's
here.
bleeding. I think it's fine. It's,
Do you, I'm just saying I have a. Let's see. Thomas
it's
the
quite
Tank
a-
Engine.
What? Excuse me? Oh yes, Thomas the Tank Engine, my favorite cartoon from 66 AD.
Nate, this isn't fair. Toiletries exist. Thomas the Tank Engine also exists. Nate,
Yeah, firstly, tank engines existed. Secondly,
Nate.
Thomas.
Nate, Nate, trains exist, right, Nate?
There is the lightning rail.
The lightning rail exists.
Yeah,
So
I've
is there
got-
a
I've
book?
I've got Thomas the Lightning Rail.
Monorail.
Do you want that one? I mean, it's blue.
Blue is not really within my color scheme. Thank you very
Also-
much. I am a
also have-
warm colors kind of man.
I also have an orange and a yellow.
I think it would draw more attention to it, you know?
I mean, if you want to hide it, it's just it's purple. And is it kind of pulsating, or is it just like again just sitting there?
It's like it's more crackling than pulsating.
Okay, that's fine. I'll put Thomas the Lightning, whatever the fuck, back in my pocket.
Are we leaving? What's
Yes.
the
We can make it
plan?
I'm-
What's the vibe?
I believe. Are we still waiting on Twister, or is Twister ready to go?
Just waiting for
Yeah,
Ivory to go
we
off.
were doing a
What?
Cat.
Okay,
Big hat.
Can I do something while Twister's a little preoccupied?
sure. What do you want to do?
Can I sleight of hand to try to take that vial?
Motherfucker.
Sure, you can roll sleight of hand, and anyone who wants to can roll perception. Twister definitely needs to roll perception.
I'll try to go for it. It's gonna fail, but I mean, he's a little bit of an idiot. Fuck off! I hate you.
Well, you can still roll a nat 20. You got this.
Yeah,
I
get
believe in you,
that nat
bestie. I believe in you. Come on.
I'm gonna use a hero point. Fuck off! I hate you.
So
I don't think a hero point's
Never
helping.
mind. Never mind.
No, I
Everyone
mean you're.
sees this. Everyone
Oh.
sees him try to steal the fucking blood
You
vial.
know, can it be like can it be
Chance
me
tries
and
to go
Galen are
for
starting
it.
a conversation?
As soon as like a Chaos
Like
is about to
everyone's
go to the
like
pouch,
he's trying to do while everyone's like trying to like talk and like he's distracted. He's just gonna go over to fucking Twister's shit like bag or whatever and try to fucking steal it, but everyone sees him because he sucks.
I mean, Twister
Have
would be
you-
rolling at disadvantage by being focused on the spell, but still manages
Have
to
you
get
It
thought-
doesn't matter.
Yeah,
that's
It's
a
a
19.
19.
Yeah.
Have you thought of a stylish hat, perhaps? I don't know if you're into hats.
I'm
like
not
Twister's
super a
just
hat
going through
guy.
putting
Chaos,
tokens and
do you?
stuff.
Okay.
Chaos, do you need something from Twister?
Twister looks and is like,
All right, I have no defense on
you
this
can't
one.
have it. You can't have it.
Stone has no defense on this one. I don't know what he's gonna say. He'd say something really good. Stone doesn't have a defense.
Oh, okay. So no hats at all. Or...
I mean, I have a collection back at the estate of about. It's a very paltry collection, about 100 hats.
Hmm.
Oh,
Oh, that's so paltry.
It's quite paltry, yes.
I would say I'm also a hat person. Do you think maybe if we have time one day, you could show me the collection?
Oh yes, we can go to the estate
Okay,
and hang
yeah,
out with
that's-
Carmelina and talk hats and things.
She won't mind us
She
being
has
there,
told me
right?
directly to my face that I do not look good in a hat, so I try not to
Oh,
wear
that's,
them that
that's
often.
that's just one person's opinion. I feel like you could look great in a hat.
I deeply respect her opinion. As firstly,
no,
she is
no,
my
no.
wife, and then secondly, she is very fashionable and
Well,
very
you-
trained in fashion.
You know what? That is very, very true. But I think you could, maybe I don't know what type of hat, maybe a tribby or a
Fedora.
top hat. Or...
I would rather die
no,
on a
I
cross
know.
than wear a trilby in this economy.
Or maybe one of those
Milady, who am I?
What are those one of those newsy hats? One of those could also work.
Yes, a little page boy
Oh,
cap,
flag
so I
cap.
can
Oh,
sell
maybe-
newspapers on the corner.
No, I'm just saying.
Extra,
I-
extra, we
I
know
imagine-
about it.
Well,
Know
I
about
imagine
it.
at one point your son has tried out for the Newsies. I imagine they run that show occasionally.
Yes, and he was tragically cast as an extra in the background, but
That is,
next time.
I have seen your son act. He is not an extra. He is the star, and I will promise.
It
you
was
that.
it was for a tour. So it was,
Oh.
it's still like very prestigious, especially for a child of his age.
That's fair.
Um,
Was it just like did he leave the city to do this? I'd
Oh yes,
imagine?
yes. Carmelina, Carmelina and I traveled around with him. Yes, when he toured.
Well, I hope he did a fantastic job.
He did. It was absolutely lovely. Twister, you were saying something.
You know, what does the augury say?
What are you doing with the augury?
So I am asking, since it says that I can ask about the results of a specific course of action that I plan to take within the next 30 minutes.
Okay.
The specific course of action is leaving the doppelganger alone here. Is that a good thing, a bad thing, a middle of the ground thing? What are the vibes?
What are the items you're using for this spell? Since you have to use like totems, cards, bones, any kind of like marker of telling fortune.
He'll be pulling out these all of these various tokens of Orion, just laid about, while also having small bones, like small little wish bones, and also some sticks with markings of various like the Wheel of Fortune, the gosh, what's the other one? Jeopardy,
Cash
Family
Lingo.
Feud.
Legends of the
but-
Hidden Temple.
Press your luck.
Ooh, I love Press Your Luck. That was
Whammy.
fun.
But it's various things that symbolize luck.
What?
Said, "Are you good?" We just started
Yeah.
naming game shows. Okay.
I look. You guys started naming game shows. I'm just looking at spells.
Okay.
I'm just looking at a case's character sheet, being like, how can I make him a little less terrible?
I love me some
At
Family
everything.
Feud.
Alright, but yeah.
those are.
For the specific action of leaving Happy at the agency, you cast your baubles about the place, looking for any sign. And you see no movement, no action. You don't sense any response. You get nothing in return.
What does that even mean?
You know that to mean that it's not especially good or bad.
In between.
Yeah, or just like, eh.
It happens.
Yeah.
Nothing special. Nothing especially good happens. Nothing terrible happens. It just happens.
Okay, I think we can leave Happy here.
We have a lock for the basement cellar.
I have some extra locks around. I
For if
assume
we
my
lock that
I assume my thieves tools kit just has some like random locks in it, and I'll put like a padlock on the
cellar door.
Mm-hmm.
Shall we then?
I think we're ready to leave.
Okay. You make your way outside of the estate. What's everyone's passive perception, real quick?
I'm not gonna answer that question.
13.
I plead the fifth.
12,
Ooh.
and Achaeus is 7.
14.
Okay.
I now have the highest passive perception.
Both
Ooh, bad
Velveteen
passive.
and Twister would be able to spot a couple Boromar clan members kind of like passing by on their clawfoot raptors, looking over at your direction, and then just kind of like moving back on.
What was Galen's again, by the way?
12.
And I was able to see. Wait. That's okay. I'll take it. I'm able to see something for once. It's weird.
Oh, you
This
said
is a
yours
new-
is a 14, right?
I said mine's a 13.
Oh. Okay. Then it was something just Twister noticed.
God damn it! Say something, you idiot.
Clarify.
Can I check the vibes on that?
Sure. 19 insight.
Mhm.
They don't look like they had like anything particular to say. They just seem to like look over to y'all, spot y'all, and then kind of like go on to their business.
Oh, okay. Huh.
Let us
But
leave.
yeah. Yana and Tresh both call down for different rides to bring you along.
Are any of them the old man?
No, you get carriages that kind of like meant to be taken up by a winged beast. What's up, Becca?
Do they hold hands?
No, no, they very specifically.
Do they very awkwardly take different cars?
Yeah, they specifically and awkwardly
Oh,
go
no.
into different carriages as well, and you can see as they kind of like, you don't know if they necessarily know they're doing so or not, since they're barely like just kind of like windows to the outside at all to see, but they also kind of like specify that their their seats would be facing away from each other as they go in.
Oh no.
Open up telepathic speech with Trash.
Hmm.
What's going on here? I gotta know. There's tension. I could cut it with a butter knife.
I'm not letting this idiot go into something foolish and rash on her own. At the same time, I'm feeling hotly embarrassed to go ahead and actually look her in the eyes right now. It feels weird.
I get that. Anything we can do to help, or just kind of watch it and shut up about it?
I don't know what you're talking about right now.
The tension? Cuttable with a knife? It's as thick as split pea soup?
This is...
No, right. Sorry, this is business where...
It's just business for an
it's
old
just-
friend.
Mm-hmm.
Are you having amusement watching me possibly have to go and confront a person who taught me and raised me?
That's not the part I'm finding amusement at. I'm very sorry. I'm aside from today, and he had implied that I hadn't met him before. But have I met him before?
Torna?
Yeah.
Galen may have for a couple jobs. It wouldn't be anything I would have known about.
All right. Just making sure.
I made it a point to try to avoid familiar faces from my past when I got back here.
It's a
See
smart
that I can't
move.
stay away. Past is a bad habit of catching up with you.
Yeah. Oh. End the telepathic speech unless she has anything else she wants to say.
Now, she just seems to kind of like, as the carriages take off, just arms folded, looking down, and as they kind of like get up, turn her head over to the window just to see like a look at the other one as it takes off as well.
So gay. They're so in love. Oh my god, kiss already, Jesus. But yeah.
It'll take about 40 minutes for you all to go to the landing spot before Upper Tavic's landing. Anything else you would all like to do during this trip?
Are they not going with us?
They're going with you. They split up into different carriages, and you're free to split up to go as you
Okay,
wish between either
because
one.
that's what I was about to ask. Was like, can we pick who we go with.
Yeah.
I'll go with trash.
Can't all go with trash.
I'll go with Fiona. No one else wants to.
I was gonna go with her as well. That's why I was asking.
I'll fucking go with whoever. Achaeus does not care. He just wants to fucking. He just want quiet.
I assume I've put myself in Trash's car from this conversation. So
Yeah. So okay, yeah, that's fine.
So Trash, Twister, Galen, Ayana, Achaeus, Velveteen.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Okay. Heard. That's all of us, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, that brings me to something. Chaos and Velveteen.
What's up, gamer?
A little bit into like the travel, like Yana's just kind of like been looking off to the side for a bit, kind of before kind of like turning towards you two. So, how are things at the agency?
He'll look up from what he's looking at. Things have been going fine.
They're fine.
I don't imagine things have. Well, we've hit some rocky roads, but everything else is. Would you say going swimmingly at Chaos, or well, things have been going pretty nice.
They're fine.
Things are fine.
I'm sorry. Are you okay?
Achaeus is like reading a book and he doesn't even look up and he just goes, yeah.
Oh, sorry to bother you.
Yes, ma'am. I'm more of a talkative one. If you would like to speak.
Has Trash been taking care of herself?
I'd imagine on multiple occasions she's been known to. Well, we've gone out a few times to eat and get food and have fun as a group. When you say it, Caius?
Sorry, I muted my mic. Yeah.
Yeah, so she's doing fine. I will then place the cards I'm holding next to, because I imagine it's me, Achaeus, and then she has the other side to herself. I'll place the cards next to Achaeus, because whatever, because I'm caught in the conversation. Things have been going fine. There's no real issues that we've ran into, and she's taking care of herself. First day we met her, she was a complete badass and was rushing to fights on her own. But outside of that, things have been going, okay.
She's a little bit of a solo act, and if she keeps doing that, she's gonna get hurt.
Still like that, then?
I mean, yeah, but if she does ever need help, we assist the best way we can.
She doesn't ask for it.
I mean, she's asked once or twice, but it's been not really serious stuff because she tries to handle the more stressful work.
She's always been a reckless one ever since we were kids.
How was, if you don't mind me asking, how was she as a child? Was she also, like you said, reckless and a bit hard-headed?
Reckless, hard-headed, a true and true hellion.
I understand that completely. Someone who is from the same house as her, we choose to rush into things even though it's probably not for the best of us.
She's also prideful, arrogant, thick-headed.
That's not always the worst thing in a person. It proves that they'll keep you safe no matter what happens.
You're right about that.
Yeah.
She seemed like she'd always be there. First
When
sign of
did
danger.
when did you two, go your separate ways? 'Cause I imagine at a certain point she kind of maybe, went off on her own.
When she turned 18, she ran from the house, denounced her place as an heir to House Thurashk, and joined the military.
Hmm.
Just left everyone without so much as a goodbye.
Did you would you like? I imagine her leaving at 18 was not the best for you, because goodbyes are important for people. And you've known them most of your life, and we've kind of felt important. I'm guessing to you. I'm gonna get these fucking words out of you.
Sorry, can you repeat that?
I'm gonna get the fucking words out of you part, but the whole. I imagine it was important that she, to you, that she said goodbye, or maybe she gave you some assurance she would be back. It seems like that, lately, with these questions you've been asking, that she of course still means a great deal to you now, and you seem a little bit worried.
How can you not be worried when someone that seemed like a steady presence in your life just discards you like you're nothing?
I wouldn't say she thinks of you in any sense of nothing. We've noticed a little bit when you two are around each other, that hard-headedness still shows itself, but she still clearly has care in her heart for you, if that's the right wording for this. What do you think of Case?
Did you guys date at all?
Thank you, Stone. Jesus Christ, I needed the bluntness.
You just see, for the first time, Iana just kind of like gets rid of the stoic like expression she usually keeps, and you can actually see blushing on her face.
I apologize if that was overstepping, but
I'm very much happy.
if I may say, it's a little bit of we, have dated before, and they left without so much of a word, and broke my heart type of deal.
I didn't want to say anything. I was trying to tiptoe around a bit, but I'm also intrigued by this whole potential, and then I will do the hand motion.
Alright, that's business that is not for any of you to talk about, even if there was such a history.
So that's a yes. Continue.
I apologize for digging into something that was not my business. I seem to do that. You do not have to say anything if you don't want to. It is your business, it is not ours. You've asked us to do this case, and we should not be digging into your personal life.
Thank you for that apology, and you just see like looking very hesitant now. Whatever feelings there were in the past, I don't know if they can be trudged back up at this point. A lot's been done. Some wounds may never get healed. Some bridges never fully repaired.
It's been how long since she left?
It's been about 10 years.
You're both two completely different people. You've had entirely different
This, come on. Damn. This. I got this.
But that doesn't mean that a new bond can't be formed.
do you still feel the same way, like, the first time when you found out about her? You know, what I mean by the first time you felt feelings for them, do you still feel that now, even though it's been 10 years?
Okay, we've known each other for how much? I really don't think that's something I feel comfortable talking about right now. You
I
can just see,
mean,
like,
We
Yana
we
just really getting
apologize.
flustered right now.
Yeah,
uh,
we apologize. We shouldn't be digging in as much as we are. Please do not feel that you need to answer any of our questions, and we will stop asking them. I apologize if we made you uncomfortable.
it is not I would say ours and like us two. I'm not speaking for the whole group. We would tend not to do that. We're two individuals who tend to not to jig and pry into other people's, past or their livelihoods altogether.
I have a little bit of a history of digging into places that I shouldn't.
Let's just focus on this case for now. We can talk about other things over some pints or shots at a tavern instead.
I have a
Will
question.
buy.
Yeah, I'll take care of it. It's
Tough body
perfectly
shots.
fine. These earrings, is this like we have to be verbal about it, or
Yes, it very specifically says that you have to say the message out loud.
So I have a question about Galen very quickly.
Hi.
How far is their
How
ability?
far is the other carrot?
Yeah, how
the
far
telepathic.
how far is the telepathic link?
I have to initiate it when I'm within 30 feet of you and see you.
Okay.
Can I see? Are our cars close
Yeah,
enough together that I can see?
Someone roll a d10.
Their car is close enough to kiss.
What if our cars kiss?
Stone, I'm pretty sure it's just a car accident at that point. If the two cars are kissing.
What if our cars were
Who's rolling a
dating?
D10? Fine. No,
you can
too
roll a
late.
D10.
Alright,
7.
the carriages are gonna be 70 feet apart.
Damn it.
I'll wait till we land. That's fine. And then whenever we land, I'll get Galen's attention.
Perhaps this isn't information we should share with anyone else.
Oh, of course. We wouldn't dream about sharing this. This is a very, this is a very stays
It's a
in
private
the
conversation.
this is a private conversation that stays in the car. If you would mind, I could share something about myself, just in case word does get out of this. I'm not saying it does. Is there a driver, by the way, or is this like self-moving?
There is a driver.
The driver just.
Who's on
Okay,
they're on the outside of the carriage.
Oh, so
just
they
fastened
can't hear
and
this.
moving the Pegasus sled
Okay.
along.
Well, I could also, in turn, share a secret, if you would be so fine, and just in case, things go sideways and secrets are spilled without, intent.
If you want to.
Well, I'm not
Yeah.
asking. I'm not
Yeah,
asking
I'm
you.
I was waiting for a response because Nate didn't say anything.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. I was like,
If
I don't give a
you-
fuck in a case things.
If you feel comfortable sharing something with me, do not feel obliged to.
No. I feel like you giving us some of your past and showing how you feel today is enough for me to share something of my own. So, maybe we either just share the uncomfortability, or, we make that just, something that just feels like we may get a connection. It goes from uncomfortably to comfortable, or just, a basic mood. And I will start showing the cards. My therapist gave me these cards, and it's about letting go at a certain point of someone in my past as well, because recently I ran into somebody who A, I didn't even think still existed, and B, I wish they didn't exist, but for a different reason outside of you seeing seeing Tresh again.
You handle the cards over.
I hand the cards over,
Okay.
and it's all about letting go, and it's just like forget about them, uh, accept the reason why they're back in your life, and even though you really can't do anything, you have to live with it, even though he doesn't want to live with it, and then the last step is just moving on. But every time he flips through the cards, it's like 6 or 7 cards. He reaches the 6th card, but doesn't want to read the 7th card that is just move on, because he doesn't want to move on. Because moving on means this person who he now knows again exists in his life, who once dead, knows there's bigger things currently going on, and he just has to accept it, but is not, as of right now, currently not choosing to accept it.
Thank you very much for showing these to me.
It's no issue at all. We all live with things that will from our past that we don't want to live with, and it sucks, but every day is a new day, and we have to step forward and not backwards in our lives. And the hate may remain, but you have to at one point let it go, or it will consume you and will turn you into something you may hate, or you'll use. Well, she's also gone over maybe like abuse of substances to, change those feelings into maybe anger or madness towards something. And it's not the greatest thing in the world to abuse things to change how you feel. Okay, yes.
I was about to say, I feel very targeted right now. I feel very targeted.
I am not saying,
Hello?
but this entire time though, I am saying these words. Not once do I even like side eye or look towards Achaeus, because this is honestly, I think, something that has actually gone over in therapy, and not just like specifically like I'm talking to Achaeus when this is happening. Because we both have, again, moments from our past that have defined us, and it sucks.
This is good information, and I'll think over some things. I have a lot of catching up to do of my own, I guess. Do you want to continue the conversation in this carriage?
I was like, are we gonna? We're sharing embarrassing moments.
I mean, Achaeus, if you want to say something, feel free. But if not, you can get back to the novelization of the Minions movie.
Achaeus closes the book, like, in annoyance. It's not the fucking novelization of the Minions movie. Thank you very much.
I'm sorry.
You can attempt to read the fucking title, but it is not the fucking.
Nate, what would it take to read the title of this book? What role am I making?
That'd be a perception check.
I can't read.
I can't either.
Yeah. It's just a blank book.
It's a blank book. It's just It's just a picture book.
It's Where's Waldo. It's just like.
No. It's one of those I Spy books. Yeah. Why is my twin brother calling me right now? Hold on. I want to say this. My twin brother's calling me. We're talking about embarrassing moments. This may not be as vulnerable as yours, but when I first was attempting to date my spouse when we were just not living together, but in the same vicinity, I tried to make them dinner, and I gave them I gave them severe food poisoning and almost burned down the farmhouse.
Is that why you haven't attempted to cook outside that one time?
Yeah.
Hmm.
I burned water.
I'm so. You burned water. You do realize water boils. B, did you just give them to them as drinking water afterwards? C,
The case is like red in the face. Like,
C, how did you take boiling water that's under a set flame, I'd imagine, and almost burn something down?
I don't know.
Oh. I think to
don't
myself now, is like, what do I actually want to tell Galen now? That they had a thing, or that a chaos almost burned a house down boiling water?
Poor Kano. What's that?
You just, oh, it's a fucking embarrassing thing. It's like it's not as vulnerable, but I thought I'd share an embarrassing moment.
I'll
I don't know why they agreed to marry me.
I will I'll hover my hand over your shoulder, like, is it okay if I, just pat them on the shoulder? I don't know if I could. No, I'm gonna go to pat them on the shoulder. I don't know if they're gonna recoil after I do it. So
They'll just, yeah, they'll.
I'll pat them on. It's okay. We all make mistakes.
You want the light mood a little bit.
No, I know.
It got heavy.
It was.
Like,
It did
I
get
need
heavy.
to do
It was
something
very
funny.
It was very funny. But do you have anything else you wanted to say? Anything?
No.
Yeah, guys, you can cut over to the other carriage.
Anything going on in the other carriage?
So have you two dated? No, I'm just kidding.
We're gonna do this again.
If there's nothing, then we can go ahead.
You know,
Hmm.
we could talk.
About what in particular?
What's your favorite type of cheese?
From Munda.
Well,
What?
Fuck off, Nate.
What did you say?
He said from under.
Can you just cut?
They're having
I
an
don't-
awkward conversation.
I don't really, eat anymore. But
Oh,
and when we traveled with the circus, I really didn't eat a lot of. It was mostly hard cheeses, and they weren't particularly good.
oh.
Yeah.
How
don't know.
was your circus life, if I could ask?
I mean, yes, of course. I suppose I could drop the. I mean, it was fun. Left home when I was, relatively, youngish. My, parents didn't necessarily kick me out, but they wanted me to, start making money, and I kind of ran in with the circus, and, I mean, it was fun. I was a strong man, and then kind of grew into being a kind of like a show fighter, where me and my sparring partner would perform usually staged combats and stuff. I was typically the evil one, so I would ham it up and be the one that had to lose to his heroic goodness and all that kind of stuff. But it was a lot of fun. I traveled a lot, saw a lot of cool places. Got to go back home a few times.
Have you ever been to Sharn before?
I don't think so. No, never. I always kind of seen it in the distance. We weren't that great. We're not, we're not like a king of circus or something like that. We were kind of we did the Ren Fair circuit essentially. Always and the city's kind of on the outskirts, but never in the big city.
I've always wanted to go to Ren Fair.
Oh yeah. It sometimes it feels a little counterintuitive, since we're kind of in a renaissance at this current moment in time. But
Yeah, I mean, but there's things in 67 AD that you can't just find anywhere else.
You're right. You're right. They got a lot of cool stuff there. We got a lot of art, like a lot of artisans kind of hang around, but it's really the show that I don't know. Maybe I'm, biased, but I really enjoyed the show parts of it. I think the two of us really put on a good show, and we did.
Was that other guy part of the circus?
Char? Char was my sparring partner, yes.
Sparring.
Ah.
Was that trash?
Twister's thinking it.
Was that trash or was that you, Nate?
That's Nate.
Okay. Cool.
Ah,
Same thing.
sparring. I see.
Yeah, we fought. Did a lot of show fighting. We obviously had to get close so we knew each other and like our different like tells. We spent a lot of time together rehearsing the fights and everything like that. You're making that face at me.
Nothing else. And nothing else.
We're just a couple of dudes hanging out. It's two really strong, physically fit guys.
Trash is rolling an insight check right now.
Twister's rolling an insight check. Does he need to? He will.
Oh, Trash, where did I put yours? Not there.
My turn
Listen,
now.
Twister can still believe what he wants to believe.
Yeah.
Alright, you have a 22 deception versus Twister's 9 insight. Sorry, I'm trying to bring up Trash's
I
character
literally
sheet.
rolled a 2.
Yeah. So we get the same modifier on these. Hello. Has every cat made an appearance?
Okay.
Yes.
I think-
Well, I think
Oh.
Sunday. I don't know if Sunday's been on cam.
Sunday's on
Sunday's
cam right now.
there.
Yeah.
Sunday's been on every so often.
There we go.
Oh, Sunday. Sunday was like, I was asleep fully.
That's okay, she doesn't mind. She'll just want attention until she goes back to sleep again anyways.
Yeah.
Oh, or she'll just go eat.
Oh, valid, honestly.
Anywho, yeah, Trash doesn't really seem to pick anything up.
Yeah.
Just kind of like squints over to you. Huh.
Oh yeah, Trish, everyone knows now. Just to keep you on the same page as everyone else. I mean, you obviously knew first, but the rest of the agency knows, I suppose.
I guess there's not too many more secrets to be left over there then.
I would like to keep as many of his secrets as possible so we can get just this whole thing back in order, but so that, when he comes back, he just has his normal life, basically, and I haven't fucked too much of it up.
He was a good man.
Yeah.
Much better than I. This is... Oh man, this is me, the DM. Honestly forgetting if that was brought up that Trash knows about Caramelinda. No. Not Caramelinda.
Yeah.
Am I thinking of...
Carolina?
Sorry, I was thinking of a
Carmelina?
character from Crown of Candy right there.
It's the same. It's basically the same. Caramelinda is the Crown of Candy. Carmelina is
Yeah.
my wife.
Yeah, Carmelina. Yeah, if Carmelina knows or not.
Yeah, Tresh knows that Carmelina knows. Yes.
Okay, okay. I hope his wife and kid get to
Have him
talk
back.
with him again.
I hope so. I think that would be really nice for them. Because the words from me, I feel like, don't mean as much, even though they do to CRNL. hopefully we can get this all resolved soonish. I just need to get out of here, and then hopefully he can just come back to the forefront.
And also figure out where your body is.
I assume it's lost in the morning somewhere, or it's been pulled into where your dad was, or eaten by rats or something, or maybe it just like fully got disintegrated.
Good chance it's gone completely.
Yeah,
Sad to say.
it would need something theoretically like a true resurrection.
I suppose you could say that.
What? I've been learning some like knowledge about spells and shit. He's got a lot of books that I have to read, so I sound smart.
Did we ever tell Trash about the thing that happened?
She just knows Mordekash came by and like had a talk with y'all, and nothing deadly happened.
Well, I think we told Tresh that we have 2 new people staying with us, and
Oh,
they're
yeah.
dead and in the basement.
Yeah, she knows that as well.
Uh,
So there's a lot of missing pieces that she was never
all
informed
right.
of.
Should we? Yeah, we should. When we had our friend visit the other day, in addition to bringing his guests over to stay with us, he offered a deal if we drank a little vial of blood that he would give us a scroll of true resurrection. And it's some spicy blood, not like good. I don't drink blood, so I don't.
He
Demonic
offered you
blood.
He offered you a piece of Rocktail Cash.
I was trying not to say it, but yeah. If you say it, that feels better to me than saying it. You know more about the rules and things.
What'd be the gain?
Hmm?
What would be his gain?
I don't know.
He also wants us to stop investigating.
Oh yeah, he was like, don't investigate or I'll like hurt your family and stuff. And it's like, we're obviously not going to stop investigating that because you're going to hurt our family regardless of whether we investigate or not. It just is the timeline on when they get hurt.
They're gonna be protected. They're gonna be looked after.
I know. I trust you. I don't know how much of this they know.
If they knew, they would have just called you directly by your real name or called you out.
Yeah, that's true.
Show off what they know. Make sure
Yeah.
that they know. Make sure that you know they have a trump over you.
Yeah. But yeah, so that's why there's the friends in the basement or in case we decide to take that offer, because the offer is still standing.
Why Achaeus' family? Was it just the temptation?
I don't know how much I should say on Achaeus' behalf without them here. But I think there's information that all of us don't know about what is going on with Achaeus, and I don't think even Achaeus knows it, that somehow links everything together.
Oh, you're right. You're right about that being something for them to be present for as well.
Yeah. You know, maybe that can be a longer conversation in somewhere that's not in the back seat of a, albeit very nice car.
Can I do a perception check
On what?
to see if there's anyone watching?
Okay, I'll
Our
just
driver has a dash cam,
go
but
ahead and make a perception check. And 16. You kind of like look out the windows and you can see there's plenty of carts and carriages, airships and like all kind of like moving through the city. Plenty of people walking along the different paths that connect the towers together. But you don't necessarily feel like you see anyone that's keeping a close eye on you.
Gotcha.
Listen,
The
you
only
two.
like
Okay.
the only main question I have is, what does? Do we know what the blood does? If we drink
You've
it.
seen different effects it's given, so you don't know necessarily what this vial could do.
Because Galen had some of it, right? Or touched it? It was touched, right?
Yeah.
And, like, blacked out, had a vision of, like, hell. Did I try to attack someone? I'm weak, so I missed. If I did.
Akaya's tried to attack a dummy after a hallucination.
That's true. I don't
Yes.
remember if I had an attack.
You've seen
After I
someone
touched.
get transformed by it, and you've seen another have sustained life by it. It's always been a different thing.
Kind of a grab bag. I'm gonna open telepathic speech with Twister.
Yeah.
This is completely off topic to the conversation we're having out loud. But should there be any concern since we're going somewhere that knows the houses and knows them well? For you? I don't know. We're frankly shit about your house, but I don't know if that will be a issue.
Would that be an issue?
There should not be any way for them to know about your house since it's not an open and out one.
Okay.
And I
It's
don't even
hidden
have
the-
a dragon mark tattoo.
Yeah.
I
I
don't
wouldn't
know.
call it
I
a
ain't never
tattoo
seen
either.
you
You
without
don't-
your clothes and shit.
Well, it shouldn't be a problem. I
All right.
don't have a dragon mark tattoo.
All right. I thought I'd just make sure because I don't know how dragon marks work, and at this point, I'm too afraid to ask.
No, that's fair.
Yeah, listen, you two.
Oh, look at the baby.
I've
Hmm.
made a lot of mistakes in my past, but I swear, from here to whenever this is all done, I'm not gonna make another one for you.
I believe you, Trash.
So do I.
Oh no, get you your friend back.
Thank you. There's no other conversations to be had.
So were you two actually? No, I'm kidding.
So, what's the goss?
That's the tea.
Did you kiss?
Even
Did you
the
go to the sock hop together? Oh my god.
Carriages
even-
eventually.
even the driver turns around and is like, "Oh, they definitely kissed." Sir, keep your eyes on the road or in the air.
Eventually, the carriages make a landing along one of the uppermost spots of Major Sharn. You can see in the distance as you make your way out, grand airships powered by wind and lightning make their entry into docks to load and unload cargo as well as passengers. Throughout the area, many people that you can see gathered through the streets are wearing fine clothing of brands all throughout the continent. The streets themselves being extraordinarily clean. Not a sight of any trash or litter scuttering about the space. A marked difference from Lower Dura. There is no sign of dirt or dust, as you see people carrying like special brooms, kind of like patrolling the area, and just kind of like activating them within spots. And you see like if there is any dirt or grime, it all just disappears as that these devices are being activated. You can see there are people in some stalls handing out delicacies that they've gathered throughout the continent as well. You know that this is can tell very easily this is a spot where a lot of travelers pass on through, especially looking to be on the higher end of clienteles. But for you, as you land, is a stopping point, a patrol spot that you can see is guarded by 4 members of the same, wearing the same kind of armor you saw back, well, the Torna Deniath and his compatriots were wearing before. Black armor, some with short red capes, some without, wearing different types of weapons to their sides, some holstering wands. Oh, and at this stop point as well is a giant gate where you can see as some people pass by, a green light will go ahead and turn on as they go by, and they'll be allowed on through. Looking at this and exiting off, you notice Tresh and Iana both kind of like step off first, look over to each other, and then just markedly look away at the same time as they realize they did the same thing at the same time. Yes. In a couple weeks' time, we can get back as you begin your time here in Upper Tavix Landing as part of this secondary investigation you've got going on.
This date night.
Yeah, that'll go ahead and do it for tonight's episode. Thank you all for joining. Hope you've had a wonderful evening.
It was great.
Yeah.
We did great. We
And
bested combat and had awkward conversations.
Always.
It's what we do.
as we give our sign off now, let's go ahead and learn where everyone can meet all of your lovely. Oh, I'm gonna have to edit that as well, but it's learn where everyone can find all of your wonderful faces. Starting over to my side, Becca.
Ah, hello. I'm still in the same place. I am Becca. You can find me anywhere that I'm worth finding as Cool Armadillo, either with a 0 as the final O or not, depending on what site you're looking for me on. As for places you can find me on Mondays at 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 7:30 p.m. Pacific, you can find me now as a regular cast member over at twitch.tv/TalkingXP for Ravenloft Misfits, where I play Vaughn, the sibling of Strahd von Zarovich, apparently, who just had their heart tragically broken. On Fridays. Didn't start last week, starting this week though. You can find me over at twitch.tv/critical misses for Growing in the Dim season 3, where we're in the Wild West this time.
Oh.
Yeehaw.
Hell yeah, that sounds cool.
I don't remember what time it's at, but just find Twitter. That's Tizzy.
Alright, moving clockwise now. Stone.
Hello, I am Stone. You can find me on my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/hello I am Stone. I like to stream quite a bit. I think this week I actually have a planned schedule for once. I think Tuesday we're going to try to finish Ori and the Blind Forest. Thursday I will be resuming my playthrough through Neo, The World Ends With You, now that my computer can not feel bad every time it does it. And then Friday is going to be some more Final Fantasy, where I'm going to try to do my first clear of an Unreal trial. And then we got Team Besties in the evening for some Heaven on High. And you can find me there and on Twitter at Hello I'm Stone.
Hell yeah, thank you as well. Brian.
Hi, you can find me on Twitter at Cosmic Zeta. That's pretty much it. I am feeling a little under the weather, so
Oh, hope you feel better soon. Thank you as well, Johnny.
Oh, that's me. Gamers, we're back at it again with some streams. This coming Friday, we're back with Resident Evil 6. Did you gamers know that Resident Evil 6 is the reason Critical Role exists? I found that out on Friday. That kind of bummed me out a little bit. And then on Saturday, we will be headed into some Monster Prom with our good friend of the stream and several individuals, Sir Sparky, aka Liam, because I asked them to prom and they said yes. Yeah, but those streams will be happening, and then in the following weeks, we have more collabs on the way. Maybe with a few people here. I'm not gonna say who.
Ooh.
Like everyone here, probably.
What?
Becca, do you want to do something sometime in February?
We'll find out.
Okay, just let me know.
uh,
Well, I'm pretty sure I have stuff playing with fucking Nate and Brian and Marf, and I have something playing with Stone. So that's
Wow,
it.
I get it.
I just asked you if you wanted to.
Yeah,
something.
last I get asked.
No,
Last.
no.
It's fine. Maybe I
No.
wanted to go to prom with you, but it's fine,
want- no,
Johnny.
no,
We
no,
don't
no,
have to
no,
talk
no,
about how
hold
much I
on.
love Monster Prom.
Hold on. Are you doing anything Saturday?
I don't know. I never know.
If
Probably not.
if you're not, would you like to go to prom with me?
Pity date. Yeah.
It's
That's
not
fine.
a- it's not a-
I'll third wheel you and Liam.
You're not third wheeling because it can be multiple people. All right, so I have to update everything. But now Becca's joining us for prom night. Appreciate it. Also, I was gonna ask because later this month, Blood Bowl drops. I was wondering if you want to play Blood Bowl. Is that a yes? Or-
Maybe.
Okay. We'll go from there.
Stop.
All right. Thank you.
But
as
yeah,
well.
that's me. Follow me on my Twitter and Switch. It's Matcha Madness.
All right. And I've been Gomra Silicon, where you can find me here at Twitch, as well as my Twitter, also Gomra Silicon. Hope everyone has a fantastic month, a wonderful evening, and a better tomorrow as well. Good time zones, all of you lovely lots. I hope you learn a fun hobby or get better at one that you're enjoying right now. I hope you manage to have... I don't know why I keep going back to food. Maybe I'm just perpetually hungry, but I hope you have the best meal of your life sometime this week as well. You're loved,
I
you're
don't know,
valid,
come over.
you're amazing, you're wonderful in every way. I will not hear it. That's a lot of cats. I will not hear anything.
Where are they
else.
coming from?
Why do you have so many?
Bye,
Gosh,
gamers.
Johnny.
Bye.
You get to have 2 cats.